just straight up eliminated.
Evasion buff?
He's doing some work. He's trying to trade back, but Fit 89 is here.
Yeah, it seems like the evasion's okay, but there's just way too many
taking a few out.
Na-late tayo, mga brother.
If no one's coming for help.
Oh my
He's got
God.
no scald help
Ano
nearby.
na nangyayari? Uy, gago, natatalo na yung
So
chess.
outnumbered here.
Still putting out all
Such
the
a
power.
great fight.
God.
Seems like
They
he had
are
all
doing
the
it.
buffs
My
to
Kings
himself,
is doing
saved
it.
up for the moment.
Oh my god, he's actually kind of turning it around a
The
little bit.
AoE.
Okay. See what he can do when he gets out of this CC here. Doing some extra damage. Gets the knockdown onto Fit 89. Now he might escape. If he can get the mount, he might actually get out of here. G-Club, this is actually
Another big
crazy.
step shot.
He gets pulled back. And here comes Fit 89. Oh, he's
and
not going to get the mount.
Trap.
Oh my
Trap,
God,
trap.
oh my
He's
God.
gets the heal.
Is he
He's
dying?
getting the heals.
Is he
He's actually
dying,
healing
bro?
up a little bit here. He's actually surviving. They're actually turning this around.
Oh
Fit
my
89's on the run.
Nakaligtas si Pogi.
Crazy turnaround
Oh.
here. He's on the chase.
He's got the
knockdown.
knockdown. Got the trap. Movement slowed.
Sino
Master
ba yan?
H out of control right now. He's playing
Oh.
so well.
It seems like Fit 89 will get away.
Oh my God, they are
Wow.
doing
Usually
it,
after the
bro.
first
What a
there's
fight.
following CC with the team members, but
Ang
it's
ganda
just,
nung-
Master H here.
Now he's actually going to
Sa
take some
dami
of these
nung
members
nangyari.
that lie here,
Oh,
like
there's the
Kings
ward
down.
right next to him, so he actually got
Yeah.
taken down immediately.
Chess
As soon as
and
the world
Kings.
showed up, they called a hit for backup,
Talo
but
pa
now
rin
it
yung
goes.
chess. I
I
mean,
was going to mention, the big picture
akala mo
here
quits lang
is
sila
still
sa
not
nangyayari.
great. Chess have
Tignan mo
lost
yung score.
66 players. They have no revives. They're
Both
out
teams
of
are
the
doing
picture.
it
So it's about
well. Pero yung
236
score
players here
pa rin
to
kasi.
about 180 or so,
Anyway,
high 50s
tuloy tayo sa
for
laro.
Chess. They are
Pero ang ganda ng
massively
laban
outnumbered for the
kumpara
rest of
kanina.
this battle.
I
We've got
mean,
46
ngayon
minutes
yung
left.
nangyayari ngayon, ang
And that
ganda
third
ng
tower of
laban.
occupying is down to 10%, and Kings slowly but surely are looking to take it out as Johan's in trouble
Kumpara
as well.
nung, wala lang. Pero mas gusto ko yung laban na to. Ang ganda, sobrang ganda, man.
Taking him down.
Yun lang din, sana
So
manalo
Master
yung
CC
dalawang.
is in the tower
Kaso
of
hindi pwede
occupying
yung
2% with the second boss base.
Oh my God.
Seems so, Kings
It looks like
taking
an
down
easy
another
channel.
tower.
An
And big
easy
points for them
channel.
now.
So many points going over. And now Jennifer 11 also fighting the world. And
Oh, they
Jennifer
can
11,
fight the world again.
last revive gone. Megan trying to
Megan
come
right
in here.
next to.
The last
Gago.
members here, Bill
Bugbog
Serpent.
sila
Oh,
Megan, boy.
With
Ang
Wow.
sakit ni
clutch
Dawon.
shield from the Scald.
Big ultimate from the Skull as
Bagang
well.
It
na
had to be
FF
invisible
ka.
for a
Ay, si
split
Adrian
second,
pa pala
but-
andito.
Outnumbered. They're outnumbered so hard. G-Club, they're trying their best.
Jennifer comes back alive with
Oh.
the revive from the Scald, but he will be sniped and taken down immediately.
Yeah, this time that death is real.
That's crucial. With
What
big
a
and
game,
also
what a
eliminated.
game.
And
about?
2 boss spaces.
That's huge. You're losing a lot of your respawn. Now, Chess, I think they will gather troop and go for the final push. Near the crown, I think, by now, I think it's better for Kings to actually gather troop, go for the third boss tower, and then let them take maybe not take the entire tower for the final moment. But
Well,
the crown fight is what matters the most.
The crown fight is what matters the most, and for chess, I think.
Ang problema, nauubusan na ng chess, ng player at chess.
Of the map.
Kahit,
Trying to catch any stragglers they
oh,
can and get
tama
some
naman na
numbers
crowd
back
talaga
together
yan.
to look for a
Pero,
contest of either that final tower of occupying
I
or
mean,
the fight
ang
for
lakas
the
ni The
tower
World.
victory
Sobrang
itself.
lakas.
See, the world is definitely shot calling right now as he's off here on his lonesome, but he's definitely giving communications to the clans about what they're going to do next, which is why we're taking a look at him right now as they look to make their next move here. Already working on tower of occupying 2, their third and final boss base to take. These are permanent, which means that when you respawn as chess, it takes so much longer to come in and regroup for that tower victory fight. Look at all these black hearts. That means all of these players you see on your screen right now have 1 life
Look,
left.
everyone around the spawn, the king actually headed for the spawn as we speak.
Here they
he picked all
go.
of them down at once.
He said, I'm not
Here
going to let
we
you regroup.
go.
I'm going to finish this
The
game right
moment
now.
Can they heal? Do they have to get away? Oh, I think
we know what's happening, G-Club.
the moment
I'm too scared to say
the
it.
moment they go
I'm
out
too
from
scared
the
to
safe
say
zone, the moment they go out from the safe zone, they are going to be spawn camped.
Oh, I don't want to say it, G-Club.
The thing is, they can't even get out, but they do have to get out to find those basers around the field to get those 90 back on some footings.
Oh,
Tayo
this
na
is-
grabe,
this is
ang lakas ni The
torturous.
World.
This is
Tol,
torturous.
inang Kings
They're
talaga to.
grouping all of their main carries. This is the second the world here grouping now towards
There's a
the
party.
spawn.
Yeah, there's a party going around at 5 o'clock to 4 o'clock right now. This is the party that you see on screen. I think the world is on the chase.
The Unleashed,
Take this team down.
the Unleashed clan here with a few checkmate stragglers are trying to rejoin here to help get them out of the base. But all the while, that second tower of occupying is going down. So it's not like Kings are just camping the spawn. They're doing multiple things at once here to control the flow of this battle. As you can see, Unleash, this clan
Yes.
has to be the hope to break them out of their base here, and they're trying to rejoin. They're actually regrouping and heading the other direction instead.
Yeah, big sniping parties going around while the Tower of Occupying 2 is actually being taken down 12%.
Boss MC
As
last
we see a
life,
lot of
gago.
members on that tower, as you
GG.
can
Boss
see.
MC is down. He's just down.
Oh,
The leader of Roundtable, Boss MC, is just out of the fight. That was
Uy,
his
si
last
Joker,
fight.
gago.
This is
Tayo
the
ginagawa
party
ni
with,
Joker to.
the world. And a couple more skulls and the archers to keep him track.
So really
Tinayuan.
effectively,
Aray ko.
they're at sub 100 people
The
actively
tower's
on the
down.
map.
All
It's
three
down.
towers are down now.
Chess have sub 100 active players that can do anything because the rest of their members who are down to 1 revive are stuck in the safe zone and cannot leave. And now Kings has 5 bases, and they're going to start removing the other bases here of Chess one by one as
Wala
they look
na.
for the Tower of Victory.
Ang hirap
It's already under
pigilan ni,
fire.
ano,
Yeah,
ni
which is
The World
bad
at saka ni
news.
Joker.
About 40% of their members are like totally dead. They have to somehow manage to
Lakas
escape
dun.
and find those extra lives all around the map.
So see,
Do they have the scouts?
Chess are down to 4 bases
Master
now.
H?
I mean, he did something
This
before.
time he's getting pinned down.
He's alone this time.
Oh, movement decrease. He's pinned down. The knocks are there. Can he
Master
survive?
H.
This one's the
Naku,
level.
last life mo yan. Ay, hindi
He
pa
saw
pala.
his
May
last
isa
life.
pa.
He'll be stuck in spawn with everybody else.
Try
It's a
to
huge
back,
pickup if they get him.
Away the roll.
He's down. Oh, gets the heal. Gets the heal.
Last second alive. There's his knock.
Patay.
He's dead, G-Clef.
I think he's gone, yeah.
He's stuck in the spawn, and they lost another base. They're down to 3 bases. The Tower of Victory is
Nice one,
slowly
Kings.
but surely
Nice
is
again.
getting down, but they're killing off these
Nice
players.
one,
There's-
you're
there's
doing
like I
it
said, the
well,
scouts are
bro.
finding them, and they're taking them out, preventing the attempt to free that spawn point. Now, they do have those members, if you guys look at the mini-map there, coming across. They should be able to get out of the base now, but it is just way too late. They've lost 100.
Congrats, Kings. Congrats, Chess.
Only 5. And they have the choke point control on the Tower of Victory. They have 5 bases to 3. This game is about done, but Chess will have one final stand. They'll have
Yes.
one last push.
Yeah, does Chess trying to get the normal bases to at least match the buff, the blessing from the bases to be at level 3 now. Trying to have that level 4 or 5 when they go for the big last second fight, last minute fight. Maybe not on the Tower of Victory, but when there's crowns, they have to walk into one of those boss bases.
This is the fight here in the north side of the map that you guys see where they're trying to actually get a regroup to join up with their base as well, but they're getting cut off here and losing a lot of these members. They're down to their last and final life.
Trying to catch a couple of those scout members from Kings near the hills for the information beam. But they're also being chased. As you can see, the world like herding them from the 12 o'clock. I need some open world members.
Right now, if you look at the clock to your bottom left, that's not the real clock in this game. The clock is actually the Tower of Victory's health that you can see in the bottom center of your screen. When that's done and the crown starts moving, Chess are likely to lose this game. So they have to figure out how to regroup before then. But the problem is Kings only have a few members on the Tower of Victory, and they're just cleaning everybody else up here. Again, hiding in this safe zone is their only option for the moment.
So, Wolf, I'm sensing if the crown goes to base 1, the game might just be over real soon. But if the crown has to go to base 3 or 2 for the boss bases,
Galing.
Chess might have some chance to actually break
Yeah, I mean,
in.
that's their best hope.
Yeah, so
Especially
you have
if I
2
think
out of 3.
Yeah.
That's a nice chance.
That's a good point because both of those bases are way better for them, and I think you'd probably prefer 2, but either way,
Yes.
it's almost equidistant.
Not
But getting
bad.
out of the base
Not,
is going to be so
not,
hard because
not
they're
bad.
doing the Tower Victory
Chess.
slowly. They're not,
Not
playing
bad.
this risky, and they only get one fight with all these low health or low revive bars. If this group dies, your numbers go from right now they're at about 110 to like 70.
are gone.
More than half.
More
More than half. They're down
It's
to
like
110
55%.
players right now against 231. So they have twice the numbers of Chess. If they get a comeback here, Legend of Ymir players will remember this moment forever. Like this will be one of the biggest comebacks the world has ever seen.
They need like 2-3 Brazers immediately. I don't know if they actually have the power to bring it down with this many
I mean,
members.
they are looking for them on the map as best as they can, but it is just so hard to get out on the map. And not only that, but you don't have the firepower to take them down, like you were saying. As a Wizard of Soul
Here we go. They
is found,
are attempting to it. They have to burn all the skills.
this
Okay,
could be
it's been
such a
found.
game changer. This could be such a game changer if they can get this.
Some of the members coming out from the center.
It just doesn't. I love the firepower.
Yes.
The Kings players are going to come over here and contest this.
Where are the top tier from Kings?
They're coming through, spilling through the choke point out of the Tower of Victory, and they're coming over to contest. Here they come.
If the start party, the world, comes through towards this Razor of Soul, the game actually might be done.
Here they come. They're starting to spill out.
Ayan sila.
Spilling out from the
This
center.
could be the
You
final
see
fight.
A huge wave actually coming through.
And the Brazilian Soul is not even
They're
close
getting
to death.
pushed.
Not even halfway.
149.
They are just going to get wiped here. I think, G-Club, this might be the final moment in this game.
150. The ultimate's being burned. The big skills.
Alam ko na
Because this is
gagawin
their
ng
last
Kings
chance
dito,
in.
men.
If you are
11,
Team Chess,
13, being
Uubusin
respawned.
nila yung buhay nila dito.
And the members of Chess.
and ironically, G-Club, this likely will be the
Uubusin
pressure
yan
picked up for
hanggat
Kings.
matapos yung laro.
And all is said
Uubusin
and
yung
done,
buhay
it's not
dito.
even
Lahat
half
na
what they
makikita
couldn't
nila hanggang
do
ma-wipe
close,
out.
but that was their best
Ma-
chance.
Ma-wipe out
Long
yung
time.
chess.
And especially with the low number of archers
Yun ang
they have left,
pinakamasarap
they just cannot
na gawin
lose it
nila
down.
ng
That was it. I
Kings.
think that's the moment where this game
Pinakamasakit.
ended. They had one more chance, and sure, we were going to play it
Na
out.
mag 0-0
Obviously,
na
Kings will
tong
have to
ano.
finish the Tower of Victory and look for that touchdown. But I think from here on out, Chess knows there is just simply no good play. They are in
The big
checkmate.
moment. Yeah, as you mentioned, if the soul is taken by Kings, that is like a seal
Look at
already.
this. They're also preventing Gessis, Gwyneth, Hamba from getting in here and trying to look for a
Yeah,
steal.
no,
Steal is
59
basically
all the way over
impossible,
there.
but they're like, no, none of you, no
They're
one
just
can even be
scouting.
in auto attack range of the Brazzer. And meanwhile, this is still going down to 35%.
Oh, this one, you do have to. And then, boom.
46 dead.
That one's really hard too.
The,
And if you don't
it
have the cooldown for the invincibles
Yeah.
and the rolls,
If you used it earlier or if you mistime it, you're in
Uh-huh.
trouble. I just don't think they care that much at this point, G-Club, because they've got 3 boss bases to
yeah,
teleport
they've
to.
got the soul now, so everyone's back on footing.
Yeah, it does not matter. This is just a victory lap here around the Tower of Victory here for Kings, as the rest of the Chess members are still in spawn. I'm really curious which member of Kings is watching them right now. There is someone, like one prison warden
The world.
outside of the base. It's probably
The
the world.
world
It's
by
probably the
himself.
world. One of the worlds. The other one is going to be the one who picks up this crown, you have to imagine.
Oh, Chess. Some of the party
Congrats sa
members might
dalawang team.
actually rotate, trying to find any random spawns. Well, 175 dead. That's a lot of their power loss already.
All right, 25%.
This is a pretty quick burst.
Well, they just have so many
They have
archers.
no contest. Yeah, they have
so-
no other contests.
There's just nothing for Chess to do to get in here. And ultimately, I think what Chess has decided, which is why they're still grouped up in their spawn, is they're hoping for those touchdown points like you mentioned to be at either the 3rd or 2nd touchdown, so they can maybe go for one last-minute steal. Like, they burst down the crown, grab it, and then they get lucky with the new spawn. Maybe they get... That's
Yes.
what you have to hope, right? You have to pray.
Exactly. There are lots of conditions that Chess has to beat first in order to even start fighting against Kings. See a lot of archers because they can be around the field, making it easier to escape from the grabs.
Grabe,
pulls.
ang dami
But
oh.
if you look
Puno
right next
pa
to
yan,
tower,
oh.
there's a lot of
Tignan mo
berserkers
HP
and
niyan,
also
oh.
some room fighters.
0.
They're
I
just
mean yung
clumped up
life.
that we just cannot see.
All right, some of these members of Chess
Is
are
this the
starting to
attempt?
come in for the contest here. 10% left. If they could look for some burst, I mean, again, it's a feeble attempt. It's likely not going to work. I don't want to overhype this, but they've got
Oh, the
one
moment
more
you go
chance,
up
maybe.
Above! Fit 89 coming around. Just having fun.
Keep
Make
your eye on
sure no
those
one can
chest
come
tombstones. They're going to start stacking up. No one can get in.
Man, if a member from Chess can actually steal the last hit on Tower of Victory, can you?
The
Is there
real-
any chance?
I mean, I don't think so, G-Clef. I don't think you
5%?
can steal it. They have a few members trying to hope for it.
Look, the world is making a gate.
Just pushing out now, going out to meet them, preventing them
3%,
from
they're
entering.
bursting down. Tower of
3.5.
Victory.
Eh, nakuha ng chess.
It is going to go over.
About to
And the
fall,
last hit
and
ng
then
chess.
they get a range. Yeah, they can't even catch.
We're not even watching it. 'Cause We're watching the
0.5%
fight
Tower
out
of
here.
Victory. This fall.
All right, who's going to pick it up is the real question.
So,
we all know the
2,000.
answer.
Kings take.
Oh, Adrian, they gave it to Adrian.
Okay, let's see. This walk towards the victory. It's going to base 2. So it's not the worst for Chess, but their power level is just so low right now with the amount of lives lost.
Adrian from Equilibrium is one of the larger members on Kings and a pretty well-known player for those who play on the Kings server. So feels pretty cool that he's actually the one who gets to carry it this time instead of the world. They're sharing it.
They're confident. Look, they're going towards the chest side and then walking towards the two.
Yeah,
that's like a celebration mark.
It is a ceremony. They know they have this
Lokoy
one.
natin
They are going to look to eliminate as many chess members as possible. There are only 50 chess members currently not completely defeaed in this match. The game is over. We are just watching the ceremony here.
This is a red carpet moment.
Absolutely.
But very slow and a long-taking one.
I think it's cool they let
May
Adrian
hindi yan
carry it
din
this
kami,
time,
kaso
though.
may
You
G.
know, share the love. As you can see, some smiles here as well on the chess members, and they're typing a lot in chat, probably giving condolences to
Jennifer's still alive, though. We saw Jennifer.
one Jennifer against the world.
The world
Two of the
of
worlds.
people.
And also 236 players.
Yes, slow walk. It'll take some time. A couple more minutes to actually get near the boss.
Jennifer,
Okay,
bang, 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 bang,
Is
bang.
Jennifer Megan
They might
being
actually kill
tossed?
all of
Okay,
them.
was able to dodge some damage, but the world chasing.
There are only
Backstab.
30 members left.
Stuns. Working a little bit, but not entirely.
Walang damage, Jen.
Jennifer!
Still the buff. Skills.
Oh, you're surviving, but
Wala. Ang
It's
layo.
got to
Parang
the
ginagawang choco si
Tried to
Jennifer
go
ni
for the
ano.
star arrow for the stun.
Or-
I don't think it landed.
Ba't ganun?
It has a big AoE with chances of stun, but got
there's the
knocked.
stun and the
And the
pullback.
pull. Continuous CC into Jennifer's death.
It's torture, G-Clef. It's not right.
Ang layo.
If
Ang
your
layo.
ultimates- These ultimates are just being burned off the
I
ground.
see-
There's no fight here. There's zero fight.
No, it's I
Oh,
only
there's
see.
fight. There's fight. Yeah, there's actually fight. There are some contests. I saw some. Yeah, I actually saw some.
I think there's
low
messing
HP.
around
Yeah,
between
couple of
clans.
members coming from chess.
So there are 3 members who are not in the safe zone. I guess now 6 as if you left briefly. But otherwise, there are 20 members of chess right now hiding in the safe zone as we have this victory march.
Yeah, and for those of you who might be new, we also have the UI for Adrian with the crown below King. 100% HP has always been 100% HP because there's just zero contest.
Yeah, the only way for this crown to be dropped is if Adrian loses his internet connection.
Yeah, or your own, or not your own, or a different clan from your server attacks onto you, and then you drop your crown to transfer that to someone else.
We're getting close to the moment, G-Clef. It is about to happen. We're about to crown another
You see the glow of
Ymir
lights?
World Cup champion.
In base number 2,
So close to it.
they already have the tower, and they knew these were the small steps to be made to go for this big crown moment. Already 8,000. I think that should bring them to like 11,000 of a point with the touchdown score.
And here it comes, G-Clef. We're about to crown our Season 2 winners. It is Kings!
Ymir Cup World Championship
Congrats.
Season 2!
Congrats. Congrats,
Grand finale,
Kings.
the champions are King Server!
King Server with another dominant win here in our finals. They will be the ones to lift the trophy and join our legend
Congrats,
match
congrats.
later on
Napakagaling.
today to face off against Korea. A valiant attempt on the other side by Chess, especially Master H, who had such a phenomenal performance, but it was not enough. Trophy lifted here as once again an Asian server reigns supreme with Kings having the title. Your Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2 champions.
Chubby Boo's lifting the trophy. Better strategy, adjustments with the life system. Certainly was able to control the entire battlefield with the power to chases. We were able to see a lot more action in the grand finals. That battlefield control was beautiful coming down from King's server. They have a lot of powerhouses. Let's see how long they can remain as champion from the region. Maybe into Season 3, 4. Can certainly be one of the biggest power.
Incredibly dominant, great strategy.
Congratulations,
Ay.
server. Well, you take the Ymir
Sorry.
Cup World Championship Season 2 title. And here, everyone, please give another big rounds to the team that takes the champion title home. Congratulations, everyone.
Sayang, ah. Congrats,
All
Kings.
right, well, before we hear the emotional thoughts and the excitement, let's go ahead and begin the award ceremony. The award presentation will be assisted by a familiar face, Hoon, executive producer of Legend of Ymir. If you'll be joining us soon from the left, congratulations. You guys all know him, right? Yeah, familiar face, all right. 안녕하세요.
Sino yan?
Thank you for joining us. If you would join me here. All right, congratulations. After overcoming countless challenges, they have earned their place at the top. The final champion server is Kings. All right, let's begin the award presentation. If the medals and the awards can join us on the stage.
Wala ka. Putang ina yun na nga.
감사하겠습니다. Congratulations. Yay, you take the medal home. Congrats. Massive congrats. The trophy, the medal, the golden, it looks amazing on you guys. I tried to blend in. I was wearing like a golden yellowish dress to match the vibes. Congratulations to you. You guys are gonna receive Ymir points, various prizes, and championship medals. Here is the card of your reward. Let's take a quick picture first. Look in the middle. Hold it and take it with Hoon. All right, on 3, Legend of Ymir. Big smiles. Big smiles. Congratulations. Extra happy for you. All right, thank you to Hoon for joining us. And yeah, of course, that's yours. 감사합니다. All right, it's time to hear from the champions themselves. How are you feeling? You look a pretty bit nervous.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, okay, a little bit nervous.
How so? Did the day go a little bit unexpected?
No, easy win.
Easy win. All right. Well, what does your teammate have to say about that?
Shout out to all Kings.
All Kings, yes. I mean, in the beginning, before today started, a lot of people were thinking that this was going to be an intense match. 1 hour, full hour match. But you guys were dominating. So, any thoughts on that? Was it, you said you were holding back on the strats. He's busy with the poses. How are you feeling? Shout outs to the other players, right? Yeah? Okay. What were your initial thoughts when you saw the words victory on the screen?
It was satisfying because last season Kings was already in the final, so
Yes.
this time it's redemption arc.
Right, and it must be sweeter to take the trophy after a 3-month break, right? If you had to choose the MVP of the clan, of the server, who comes to your mind?
The World or Winter or Adrian. I think there's a lot, so
Everyone is special. Everyone is valuable, right? Yes, that is perfect. And what about then? Do you want to say anything to everyone that has played with you? Any of the clan members that you want to have a special message to?
nice game, guys, and congrats.
That's such a typical gamer response. Nice played. All right. Well, before I let you guys go, I feel like this is the champions interview. How does it feel to have that trophy with you?
How does it feel?
Stealing my job too.
We already know we are champion.
Yes, from the inside.
Just like the server name.
Yes.
Show them who are the kings.
Yeah, you showed them all right, and the trophy looks great with you. It's like you brought it here with you today.
Yeah.
Any last word that you guys want to add on before I say bye with you guys?
Want to shout out? I want to shout out to Kings Asgard and Winter and the world.
Okay, all right. Well, I want to hear about your love for the game. Before I send you off, why don't you tell us, why do you love this so much? What makes it special?
Because I can play with my friend, my Philippine friend.
Oh.
I'm from Malaysia.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank you all my friends like Adrian, Pau, and Evie in my clan member.
Everyone.
Thank you guys.
Thank you to your friends. All right, that is so sweet, and congratulations to you. I think you might have to take it back with you. Never mind, I'll take it. You must be done with the interview, and we have just spoken from the winners for this season. It is King's Server, and you guys gave a truly massive finals match for us to watch, and we have prepared a special gift again, for the viewers watching from Hoon, it's his gift package coupon that will be shown on the screen as I'm speaking. Enter the code, and remember, for the Korean users, enter the KR alphabet letters at the end of the code to redeem it. And here we have the champions, but today it is not over yet, because in just a moment, global and Korean users who have fought on different battlefields will be facing each other on this very stage. Who will take another trophy home? We're gonna take a short break and return with the Legends match. Congratulations to you again. I'll leave you guys to it. Okay, congratulations.
They are still mostly grouped up in the southwest, but we are having some small
now
battle here.
moving.
Yeah, we're starting to see us.
First time. What changes are waiting for us, and what will the new battlefield look like? All of that will be revealed at the end of today's broadcast, so please stay with us till the very end. And now, before we officially begin, let's first look at the tournament overview. Beginning with the qualifiers in May and reaching its conclusion today, Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2. Today is the day that the Season 2 champion will be crowned. It will also feature a pride-filled showdown between the season or dies after you be earned in 15 NAEU shown at including the 11-month. What's surprising? Everything is ready. Two evenly matched teams with incredible over.
We're here for them. We get it.
See chat.
Oh, some really good tasty ones.
First thing I did when I got home. At home, guys, so make sure you're pulling your weight, because we are 300 away from the second milestone.
Ready for the
With every
next the herd.
We're very world-renowned clan as well.
Yeah, world renowned, because they do on this
To show us, and we'll get ready to load up here.
not the case. If
I think
of course, so you do need to make really precise.
as they find out what these approach angles are.
As you know, it's always going to be Kings in red and Chess in yellow. Oh, Chess actually spreading a lot towards the outskirts. You see, oh, hey,
Outskirts.
Kings, not inside the center.
Kings really looking to get multiple entry points here. And yeah, interestingly, like you say, a lot of these chess.
Interesting. They started moving out and then they gathered. The amount of members. Oh, someone's called. Oh, it's a Razor of Life.
Otherwise, chess are going to have such a huge. We're finally starting given over to King.
Or near the fighting post.
They have to be quick here because it is getting low. 17%.
This is also important because they might lose one of the starting point spawn. But here we go. The boss base is what matters the most.
All right, here's the big fight as a late contest comes through from chess. They're trying to break through this choke point. Fearless in a big spot
Diving
here.
big.
Getting 2 kills. 3, 4 he picks up here. Going for a 5th. And he's doing so much work by himself.
Man. Berserker.
Berserker class can do so much on its own if set up correctly.
Some AoE, some knockdowns, but still.
Fearless getting some serious work done. That's why they call him King Fearless.
Yeah, throw weapons, can be knocked down, but immediately just something back, rolling. Seems like he used all the stacks, but was able to dodge some of the damage, though. Great job
Now notice a lot of the speed of the Tower of Occupying going down has been reduced. Like, they have interrupted this. The Tower of Occupying, otherwise uncontested, would have been taken by now, but they've really slowed this down. Kings, though, winning the fight otherwise, as King Fearless is doing a lot of work, but they're losing so many members otherwise.
Yeah, I know. Kings, they were doing damage to tower, but it has stopped at 15. Now, here's the main fight. They still maintain somewhat of a control, but they have been pushed. The main troop is actually on the other side of the camera as well. Some of the lives being lost, as you can tell. Some of the players are already on 1 heart only. Oh, the lightning hits AoE. Here's Jennifer.
Jennifer 11
with full 3 hearts so far. With Megan, so this is a powerful party.
This is a powerful, Phil Serpent's clan setup here, although Jennifer does.
Side of the camera as well. Some of the lives being lost, as you can tell. Some of the players are already on 1 heart only. Oh, the lightning hits AoE. Here's Jennifer.
Jennifer 11
with full 3 hearts so far. With Megan, so this is a powerful party.
This is a powerful, Phil Serpent's clan setup here, although Jennifer does go down. We'll see if we'll get revived through here. It looks like we will.
The world on the other side. They're trying to target each other. Do see your opponent trying to target down.
All right, this is a really, really critical moment here, and I think the world is getting the better of them here. So much damage being done. Poor Kopi looks like he is going to fall, as well as Patata.
Yeah, for now, they're not having the 1v1 from the top tier, but trying to take care of all the members that take it down quickly.
It's getting so low, by the way, G-Cup. Only 4% left, 3%, 3.6 here. It is falling. I think Kings are likely to get this, but there's so many chess members in here. We'll see.
Chess coming up for the invade. Less than 2%. 1.5.
So close.
Let's see who gets the final last hit for the points.
Kings will get it. Cream Chiz is the one who gets the last one here. Now, the channel is a different story as this fight is going to continue. A lot of ultimates being tossed in here, but Chess is losing ultimately the bigger battle.
Did you see Kings? They actually waited for the perfect time to unleash all the ultimates at the perfect time with lots of big AoEs that does the most damage. Some like rapid shots, automatons, so big AoE damage, especially from the archers. They've timed it really well from Kings.
Now, ultimately, right now, Chess also only have 4 normal bases compared to King's 5th normal base. So there is a buff disparity here as well, as King's members do have a little bit of extra power here in this fight. Here's Fit89. Taking a quick look at him, taking out our friend Titty Boys here. And Gwyneth also running for the hills here, as we're going to see some of these Checkmate members regroup to try to take him out.
Yes, it's about the boss base now.
Yeah, the channel is 15 seconds, so it takes a long time to get. So we're still seeing so much contest here from some of our chess members, as King Fearless trying to go in alone here, getting a lot of space bought for his teammates to try to follow up.
At the moment you climb up, you cannot have the entire party go above the wall, so it's really hard to invade directly. There's a big...
All right, Kings have gotten the base. They got it, G-Clef. The boss base is theirs. And now we're seeing a second Tower of Occupying under fire here. And that's started up by some of these chess server members. As a large fight here is breaking out with way more chess members in the area.
This one actually might be slightly better for chess because they do have a lot more respawn from the base. I'm talking base 11 and 10. Especially base 11, as you can see from the minimap. You do see chess trying to like sandwich those members in base number 3, the boss base.
The world here going in deep. Oh, big damage from the world right there.
That just wiped out like 15 of them.
That was a massive setup there from the world. And the heals are coming through, and the world is just continuing to push. Currently 18 dead for chess.
Invincibility, it's really important because some of the skills that lets you be invincible for a couple of seconds, not able to take any stats debuff. So knowing that perfect moment is crucial.
You can see Megan here and Boss MC trying to push.
Chased by Megan.
Yeah, they're trying to push. They're trying to push on him, but he's just kiting back. He's doing so much damage. Boss MC is super low. He gets the heal.
There's the world Scald right next to.
He's got so much protection, and he is actually winning this fight. Big AoE.
The war is happening on the other side. This is the middle line that they're trying to take away. Chess starting to get some players. Big Room Fighter ultimates happening left and right.
That was huge. That was no defense there. So many chess members taken out. 44 dead, G-Clef. And they have 7 already eliminated from the battle. No revives left. They are starting to lose members here in a big way. It's Jennifer 11. Jennifer 11.
Brazier of Soul. It's that crucial. Got the heals coming back. That's big. One of the big cooldowns from Scald. 50% HP. Brazier of Soul still about half of its HP left.
Okay, Jennifer 11 does survive here, which is huge because every single carry... Oh, okay. Oh, well, I spoke too soon, G-Clef!
Immediately burst it down with the stun, I believe, right there. And was in the knock position. Even the Scald had it.
He's going after Megan. He's going after Megan.
Without the pairing, Megan! Falls as well.
Not enough power here, and they need to retreat. I think Chess needs to get out of here because they're slowly losing this. They have so many of their critical members here. They're losing lives on their carries, and the world is still 3 hearts, full health, nothing to worry about. They've got that boss base.
Compared to 19 dead. Can be revived by the Brazier later on, but dead without any hearts on their head.
G-Clef, you can see we've got our mini-map now shown on the screen so you guys can follow along with us. I really like this change, but the tower occupying number 3 is starting to take damage. We're seeing Kings start to make a move. They know they have control over the middle here. Is Chibibi69 pushing through again onto Akma. He is down, and that's his last revive. And next time he dies, he is just dead. He is out of the fight. Another critical member here for Chess getting eliminated.
That's how important this Brazier of Soul is, Kings. They do want to focus this down immediately. You see members of Chess trying to...
Here, all forces converge on the final battle for the crown. To win, you must claim the crown and carry it to the target zone. The moment the crown is taken, the crown holder bears the weight of the crown. and victory now rests on the whole server
Ayun.
working as one.
So,
Server
That's crucial.
ito guys
Is chess. So are they trying to
nakita niyo yung difference dun sa kay kay Jennifer at saka kay The World. Si The World kasi may experience na siya. Mir 4 pa lang
many players are
Firemate's already down to
kapa niya yung
so, are they
character.
trying to invade?
Sa akin
They
guys,
wanna
wala
look for a late
no
hit
hit
here. They
naman.
actually have the
Final
numbers
hit.
Kay
advantage. This is
Jennifer
a
na
huge,
lumaki
sweeping
kasi siya na
push here.
parang winawan hit niya lang yung character, yung mga kalaban niya, etc. ganyan. So, hindi niya natutunan yung account niya, paano laruin ng tama. Magbitaw ng skills ng tama, on point, and on time. Ayun, so, yun na sa akin, katulad ng iba, bumibili ng character, bumibili ng ano, pero pag nilapag mo, walang dating, walang galaw, walang bitaw, puro pa cute. Wala lang, character ko to, malakas. Oh, kaya mong one-hited, pero pag nakatapat ka ng ano mo, tapos hindi ka marunong magbitaw ng skills, wala. Butaw ka kung
From Chess,
tatawagan
very
ka.
organized. Otherwise, as King Fearless is doing a lot of work, but they're losing so many
Ito,
members
si King
otherwise.
Fearless, naka-bracket namin to dati. Natuto na rin yan kasi ang dami niya na rin talagang pinipikay. Tapos ganito, ganyan. Alam mo, lumaki yung character niya, na nakakapa niya yung character, yung skills niya, na marunong siya talagang magbitaw.
I know. Kings, they were doing damage to tower, but it has stopped at 15. Now,
Pero yung iba kasi, bibibili ng character, hindi naman alam kung paano gamitin yung character, yung class ba. Yun ang pangit. Yun ang, kahit pay to win ka guys, kaya mo ang one hitin yan, ikaw yung pinakamalakas. Pero kung nakatapat ka ng katapat mo talaga, kamatch mo, tapos wala kang galaw, wala, butaw ka.
still maintain somewhat of a control, but they haven't pushed. The main
Oo.
troop
Maraming
is actually
butaw
on the
na
other side
maraming
of the
butaw
gamma as
diyan na
well.
na
Some of the lives being lost, as you can tell. Some of the players are already on one
na
heart only.
wala namang galaw.
The lightning
Tama
hits,
to
AoE.
Tama to kay Jennifer.
There's Jennifer.
Jennifer 11.
Men, pag bibitaw niya pa lang ng skills, makikita mong wala siyang galaw. Positioning niya, oh.
This is a powerful, Bill Serpent's clan setup here. Although
Wala,
Jennifer
hindi niya
does go
nararanasan
down
yun dun sa
significantly.
kanila. Kaya hindi niya alam yung gagawin sa mga case na ganyan na kasi siya hindi nababawasan dun eh. Lord siya, God siya, ganyan. Hindi siya na nababawasan, lumaki yung ulo, ganyan. Pero,
Here's Jennifer.
tamo,
Full 3
Bagang.
hearts so far. With Megan, so this is a
ang dami niya pwedeng i-dodge dyan. Once na may ganyan yung HP niya, hindi niya alam na may Makati sa kanya na dapat anong gagawin ko, kailangan kong tumakbo, kailangan kong mag-dodge palayo, kailangan kong, wala, hindi niya na kasi nararanasan yan. Kaya, hindi niya alam yung gagawin sa mga ganyang cases.
Here, although Jennifer does go down,
Si The World, kagandahan naman kay The World, may experience talaga. Since Mir 4.
Your opponent trying to target down.
Alright, this is a really, really critical moment here, and I think the world is getting the better of them here. So much damage being done by
Ayun,
Kobe.
cooldown lang yung skill shot, pero tinan mo, magalawan niya, positionings niya. Aware siya kung sino yung dapat niyang patayin sa tabi niya, sino yung babawa sa kanya.
By the way, Jacob, only 4% left, 3%, 3.6 here. It is falling. I think Kings are likely to get this.
Wala, experience pa. Experience-wise, talaga, Kings pa rin talaga.
So close!
Kaya ako sa inyo guys, kung bibili kayo ng character or account, siguraduhin yung alam nyo paano gamitin. Kung gagastos kayo sa laro para palakasin, siguraduhin nyo yung character nyo, yun yung nakasanayan nyo. Para, alam mo yun, progress-wise, mas lumalakas ka, mas gumagaling ka as player. Hindi yung bibili ka ng account, tapos hindi mo alam kung paano gamitin. Tapos, hindi mo alam kung paano yung pagbibitaw ng skills, kung ano yung mga kailangan mong gawin during crucial times. Wala. magiging butaw ka lang din. Tatawanan ka
Kings
lang.
will get it. Cream Chiz is the one who gets the last one here now. The channel is a different story as this fight is going to continue. A lot of ultimates being tossed in here, but Chess is losing ultimately the bigger battle.
Ang
Did you see
ganda
Kings?
nito.
They actually waited for the perfect time to
And Boss MC
being
trying to push.
chased by
Ito na yun,
Maiden.
Adrian
Yeah,
at saka
they're
MC. Tama.
They're trying to push
Bagang.
on him, but he's just kiting back. He's doing so much damage. Boss MC is super low. He gets the heal.
There's the world Scald right next to.
Sakit ni Double.
He's got so much
Ina talaga
protection. He is
nito.
actually winning this fight.
Siguro masasabi pa natin na ito kasing chess, full force ata sila dito. Ang Kings hindi pa yan. Naligaw pa si Hazel, wala si Hazel dyan. Yung account na Hazel, yung sino pa ba yung nasa hero? Wala pa yung lineup na hero dyan. So, ayun, sana makabuo yung PH team ng ganito rin. Pero wala eh.
Kills
Tingnan natin
coming
itong
back.
laban na
That's
to.
big. One of the big cooldowns from Scald.
Gago, tama. Hindi niya alam yung gagawin niya. Oh.
Razor of Souls still about half of its
Pagbibitaw
HP
ng
left.
skills. Oh, tinan mo?
Careful
Nakita mo
about
yung
the
dodge siyang
survive here, which is huge because
paloob?
every single carry. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, I spoke too soon, Jacob.
Kasi hindi niya alam. Hindi niya nararanasan yan sa ibang server. So, during that crucial time, wala, hindi niya maano, hindi niya kapa, hindi niya alam itong ina na ito. Tapos kung gumastos ng milyon, tapos ganito lang gagawin sa akin. Kasi hindi ka marunong gumamit ng karakter mo. Yun lang yun.
And the world is still 3 hearts, full health, nothing to worry about. They've got
Only
that boss
5.
base.
Kawawa.
Compared to
Kawawa
19
yung mga
dead.
sabagay.
Can be revived by
Okay
Razor
din
later
naman.
on, but
Pera
dead
naman nila
without
yan.
any hearts on their head.
G-Club, you can
Chess.
see we've got our mini-map now shown on the screen so you guys can follow along with us. I really like this change, but the tower occupying number 3.
Pero mas
is starting
bilib
to take
talaga ako
damage.
sa
We're
mga
seeing
Pinoy
Kings
na
start to make a move. They
ano,
know they have
marurunong
control over the
talagang
middle here is Chibibi, over the middle here is
gumalaw.
Chibibi
Kasi
69,
tayo
pushing
mga
through
Pinoy,
down to-
alam ko naman na, alam mo yun, 50-50 lang tayo. Ano, chocolate, gaming lang muna tayo. Ikaw kamatch ko, duel tayo. Pero yung above, so kung makapatay ka ng above plus 20 kay GR above sa'yo, karangalan mo na yun na, lakas ng karakter ko, ganito, o sige, bibuild ko pa to. Ganun tayo mga Pinoy eh. Kasi ibang Chinese naman, ibang lahi naman, ang ginagawa naman nila, bibili ng account. Tapos, hindi, isasabak, hindi makikipag-PVP. Kasi nga, Lord sila dun eh, lakas ng account ko. Pero pag, yun na, nangyari na nakatapat sila ng kamatch, dun sila na-oolat. So, ang mangyayari, madi-disappoint sila. Kasi ito na yung ginastos ko, tapos ganito lang ako. Baka kulang ka lang sa experience, idol. Yun lang yun.
This is a huge swing, and now
Oh.
Chess
Ang dami
is
ring malalakas
in
na Pinoy
serious
dito na
trouble,
marurunong
G-Club.
gumalaw.
And you can see it on the face there of Caesar. He knows this is not a good situation. They're trying
Okay,
to
tingnan nga natin kung live na sila. Hindi pa. Hindi pa sila
Got like
live.
15 of
That was a
them.
Nag-ano lang ako dito. Kasi ito talaga ang pinakamagandang laban, guys eh. Chess and Kings. Kasi ito yung ang daming kuya sa chess. May kuya din sa Kings. So, ako hindi ko kilala yung lahat ng nasa Kings. Hindi ko siya... Kilala ko lang si The World, si Chibibi. The rest, hindi ko naman kilala yung lahat eh. Pero mas matunog kasi yung mga pangalan nung nasa chess. Si Master Horny, Boss MC, si Jennifer, Megan, si Dudes, yung account ni Dudes, yung ang daming malalakas na matunog yung pangalan, masakit sa tenga dahil lagi mong naririnig. Sa Kings, ang daming mga low pro dito na ang lalakas din pala. Ay madalas lang naman natin maririnig si si The World, si Chibibi, Adrian, hindi naman din pala sa ano yan, pero ang daming malalakas sa sa Kings na hindi naman maiingay. Hindi tulad nung nasa chess na talagang todo hype. Todo hype sila. Ngayon, kaka-hype mo sa player na yon, lumalaki ang ulo, nakakala mo hindi na siya kampante na ganito, ganyan. Kakarinig, kakaingay mo dun sa lata,
And it's actually get
Okay.
Hindi mo na
Well,
nakikilala
okay,
yung mga
is it
pwede mong
Cliff, they might
makalaban
Jennifer
ng ano.
Megan
They might
being
actually kill
tossed.
all of
Okay,
them.
was able to dodge some damage, but the world chasing.
There are only
Backstab.
30 members left.
Stuns. Working a little bit, but not entirely.
Jennifer!
Feel the buff. Skills.
Oh, you're
boom.
surviving, but
Good catch,
Jennifer's
though.
last
Good catch.
life.
Gold. Tried to go for the star arrow for the stun, but I don't think it landed. It has a big AoE with chances of stun, but got
there's the
knocked!
stun and the
And the
pullback.
pull! Continuous CC into Jennifer's death.
It's torture, G-Cliff. It's not right.
Yeah,
The only members...
These ultimates are just being burned on the
I
ground.
see-
There's no fight here. There's zero fight.
No, it's I
Oh,
only
there's
see...
fight. There's fight. Yeah, there's actually fight. There are some contests. I saw some. Yeah, I actually
Congrats,
saw some
congrats.
Messing around.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Between
Kings. Sana
some
manalo
members,
din ulit kayo dito sa Korean.
Bases.
Ano
To
to?
begin,
18-16.
you're randomly
18 minutes.
placed
Yose,
at
break
one
muna tayo,
six
guys.
points.
BRB.
When defeated, you can resurrect at one of these points and rejoin the battle, though the starting points themselves keep changing. Early in the battle, securing bases is key. Capturing a base earns points and various buffs, and lets you teleport straight to it to gain the upper hand. And the more bases you hold, the stronger those buffs become. Bases come in two types, normal and boss. Normal bases can be captured by interacting with the occupying stone. For boss bases, first destroy the Tower of Occupying at the entrance, then interact with the occupying stone to capture it. Normal bases can be recaptured freely, but boss bases, once captured, can never be recaptured, so be strategic about your captures. If you couldn't secure a boss base, try a different strategy. Capture normal bases for buffs or recapture enemy bases to weaken their forces. Which bases to target, how to play it out. The tide of battle is yours to turn. If you are defeated in battle, you can resurrect and rejoin the fight, but you can only resurrect up to 3 times. So watch the battlefield and tread carefully. Luckily, 2 types of braziers appear randomly across the map. Pick one up to restore resurrection counts for your clan or your server. If casualties pile up on your server, use braziers strategically to keep the fight going. Once you've secured enough bases, the endgame begins. The fight for the Tower of Victory. Destroying the Tower of Victory earns points and brings out the crown, the key to victory or defeat. Once the crown appears, bases can no longer be captured, so timing the tower's destruction is crucial. From here, all forces converge on the final battle for the crown. To win, you must claim the crown and carry it to the target zone. The moment the crown is taken, the crown holder bears the weight of the crown, and victory now rests on the whole server, working as one. Server members must protect the crown holder and rally together to reach the target zone. The target zone forms at one of the 3 boss bases, and you can check it on the minimap. If the crown holder is defeated while on the move, the crown drops where they fell. And if a player from the enemy server grabs the dropped crown, the target zone changes. A crown touchdown is worth the most points in the Ymir Cup, so the outcome stays uncertain until the final moments. Whichever server lands the crown touchdown can swing the entire match. The final clash over the crown, where a single choice decides the winner. If time runs out in a close match with no crown touchdown, the outcome is decided by the points earned during the match. Points can be earned by destroying the Tower of Victory and Towers of Occupying, as well as capturing bases, defeating players, holding the crown, and landing crown touchdowns, as shown in the scoring table. If the final scores are tied, the tiebreaker rules decide which server wins. The stage is set. Glory awaits the victor alone. Stake the honor of your server and march toward final victory. And in that moment of glory, who will claim the crown of victory? See it all unfold in the Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2. battle for the throne. Ymir Cup reignited. battlefield where every server's top clans wage their fiercest war. Regional qualifiers in each division determine the winning server. From that server, only its top 5 clans can compete in the Ymir Cup World Championship. Up to 500 players can enter, regardless of server. When the match begins for your server, the Ymir Cup icon lights up on the right of your minimap. Press it to enter the battlefield. To begin, you're randomly placed at one of 6 starting points. When defeated, you can resurrect at one of these points and rejoin the battle, though the starting points themselves keep changing. Early in the battle, securing bases is key. Capturing a base earns points and various buffs, and lets you teleport straight to it to gain the upper hand. And the more bases you hold, the stronger those buffs become. Bases come in 2 types, normal and boss. Normal bases can be captured by interacting with the occupying stone. For boss bases, first destroy the Tower of Occupying at the entrance, then interact with the occupying stone to capture it. Normal bases can be recaptured freely, but boss bases, once captured, can never be recaptured, so be strategic about your captures. If you couldn't secure a boss base, try a different strategy. Capture normal bases for buffs, or recapture enemy bases to weaken their forces. Which bases to target, how to play it out. The tide of battle is yours to turn. If you are defeated in battle, you can resurrect and rejoin the fight, but you can only resurrect up to 3 times. So watch the battlefield and tread carefully. Luckily, 2 types of braziers appear randomly across the map. Pick one up to restore resurrection counts for your clan or your server. If casualties pile up on your server, use braziers strategically to keep the fight going. Once you've secured enough bases, the endgame begins, the fight for the Tower of Victory. Destroying the Tower of Victory earns points and brings out the crown, the key to victory or defeat. Once the crown appears, bases can no longer be captured, so timing the tower's destruction is crucial. From here, all forces converge on the final battle for the crown. To win, you must claim the crown and carry it to the target zone. The moment the crown is taken, the crown holder bears the weight of the crown, and victory now rests on the whole server, working as one. Server members must protect the crown holder and rally together to reach the target zone. The target zone forms at one of the 3 boss bases, and you can check it on the minimap. If the crown holder is defeated while on the move, the crown drops where they fell. And if a player from the enemy server grabs the dropped crown, the target zone changes. A crown touchdown is worth the most points in the Ymir Cup, so the outcome stays uncertain until the final moments. Whichever server lands the crown touchdown can swing the entire match. The final clash over the crown, where a single choice decides the winner. If time runs out in a close match with no crown touchdown, the outcome is decided by the points earned during the match. Points can be earned by destroying the Tower of Victory and Towers of Occupying, as well as capturing bases, defeating players, holding the crown, and landing crown touchdowns, as shown in the scoring table. If the final scores are tied, the tiebreaker rules decide which server wins. The stage is set. Glory awaits the victor alone. Stake the honor of your server and march toward final victory. And in that moment of glory, who will claim the crown of victory? See it all unfold in the Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2. The battle for the throne, Ymir Cup, reignited.
it's Bella back here again, and we have the champion for Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2. But that is not all, because the festival is still yet to continue. King Server has claimed the title with perfect teamwork and powerful combat streak. But will they be able to create a dominant performance against the Korean server? That is what's waiting for us. A legend match with the pride of both servers is on the line. And before that history is written, we have another small gift for the users who have been waiting till this very moment. It's the World Championship Package Coupon. Enter the coupon that is currently shown at the bottom of the screen. You know the drill. For the Korean users, make sure to add the tag KR at the end to redeem your share. And the match that will close out Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2 is about to begin. Champions King Server versus Korea Server. A battle with pride on the line for both servers. They are all ready to give everything and show us a true legend match. This is the battle for Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2, and we are gonna go head over to our casters, G, Clef, and Wolf, for the final showdown.
Thanks, Bella. We're back with the legend match. We're calling it an event match, but this is a lot more of pride on the line, Wolf. The winner, of course, it's all about the server, so champions versus the Korea server. Man, it's going to be a spicy one.
And what form will the Korean server look like this season?
Hi guys, it's Bella back here again, and we have the champion for Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2. But that is not all, because the festival is still yet to continue. King Server has claimed the title with perfect teamwork and powerful combat streak. But will they be able to create a dominant performance against the Korean server? That is what's waiting for us. A legend match with the pride of both servers is on the line. And before that history is written, we have another small gift for the users who have been waiting till this very moment. It's the World Championship Package Coupon. Enter the coupon that is currently shown at the bottom of the screen. You know the drill. For the Korean users, make sure to add the tag KR at the end to redeem your share. And the match that will
compared to last season is the big question, because obviously we've been watching Kings on their dominant run to the semifinals and the finals, but the Korea server, a little bit more of an unknown. We don't know what their style is going to look like, what their composition makeup is going to look like either.
Yeah, the World Championship winning server, the Kings and the Korean users will have the combat power matched 1-to-1. So this match will be somewhat unlike what we had so far. So matching in numbers, matching in powers, which means strategy comes in big into play, depending on which bases they take first. If they lose an extra life because of the matching power, if they lose one of those higher tier power early on, then the game might just snowball from there.
I think on paper, this should be the closest match we've had for this entire Ymir Cup, just because of the match power levels, right? But we'll see if the strategy and the preparation that we've seen from Kings gives them a strategic edge, because the KR server, you know, is waiting for the Legends match, right? But hasn't necessarily been practicing, coordinating together as much. But I think they're obviously great players and have been playing the game for a really long time and are quite experienced. So they have their own ideas about strategy as well.
Yep, and before we go into the match, though, we do have the extra coupon. One more coupon should pop out right here.
That's right. It's WCS2. That's the World Championship Season 2. WCS2 Last Crown, or...
Ooh, it's got Manny's Valkyrie card in it. And also the Seer card, so make sure to put this in. This one's got a lot of chances for you.
And
so
don't forget, of course, to add KR to the end if you're on the KR server.
Or
I don't want anyone on the KR server, especially because a lot of Korean fans are watching, tuning in to see the Legend match.
Oh, yeah.
I missed that, so add
type that
KR.
in chat so we can copy-paste for everyone. So
Yes.
Make sure to do that as well. Some enhancement stones. You can. It's not a chance. It's a selector. There are some selectors, some rune chest as well. So I think this one's one of the better. Everything's pretty useful. I think this one's actually like a powerhouse upgrade material.
And if you're wondering how to redeem the codes, just simply log in and go to your settings and then go to account, and there will be a coupon section there. So click the coupon and you can type the code and make sure you do it. It's case sensitive. Do it the right way. and it should redeem for you just fine. I put a lot of codes in last night.
Yes, and still today we have a lot.
I got a lot more.
A lot of codes, a lot more codes. And then also, subscribe to our YouTube right now because...
Wow, we're getting up there.
We're getting up there, 200 more.
Very
and
close
we will
to
hit that
hitting
90K. 90K. We're getting there. Everyone, subscribe right now. I subscribed 4 more yesterday. You mentioned it. I did.
He keeps subbing.
Mm-hmm. So
I've subbed everywhere I can.
I'm sub. I'm sub 100%. So let's get all the way to at least 90K and maybe even up to 91K by the end of the broadcast. Please hit that subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Do it right now. You can follow us not just for end of season 2, all the updated news, the content, and also season 3 in the future as well. So keep us up to keep yourself updated with Ymir Cup and the Ymir game itself. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow up all the time.
Yeah, so you can be there when the next content drops, when we do have more announcements, and potentially Ymir Cup World Championship Season 3.
Oh,
potentially.
yes.
I mean, I'm not confirming or denying or anything. I'm just saying, you know, if you want to know what's
likely.
happening, that's where you're going to find out.
Oh, we already have Kings on stage! Introducing the players coming up to challenge the Kings of Season 2! Literally, the Kings! We have players coming from Korea server on stage!
Here they come. We finally get to meet the legends of Korea here on the stage as they take the stage here and look to bring glory here domestically to Korea, as Ymir Cup, of course, is a really, really exciting tournament, but there's just something about being able to defend yourself as Kings, for example, against these Korean legends. So I am very much looking forward to, especially with the rules that we have here, to see how this turns out potentially differently from last season.
Certainly, lots of unique rules added, changed for the season. It's going to be a big showdown and a huge challenge because it's a matter of somewhat unknown strategy coming from the Korea server. Slightly also unfamiliar in a way with the new life system compared to Season 1. The Kings, they have shown a lot of what they wanted to do, how they approach when they go for the boss and the normal bases on the battlefield. So somewhat exposed information already from the matches.
Yeah, a lot of information out there for the Korean server to study and learn from. And we'll see if we see another rush from Kings. We did not see that in the finals, but again, there were a lot of reasons, I think, why they went for that rush in the first matchup. Here are our Kings players, the champions of Season 2, Chabibi, Chabi Booms, and Fit89, playing a huge role. They gave big shout-outs to the Kings Asgard clan, as well as Adrian, who ended up being the one who got the crown touchdown to end up securing them that championship. Coming in, I would say, in some senses as favorites, right? They had the momentum. They've already played on stage earlier today.
Yeah, more coordination within the clan mates and the entire server, I would say, because they actually played more on-stage matches together, 200 plus. So there's a bit of more experience and less things to organize because they've done a couple of times already on stage. Against them, I'm pretty sure the Korean players has also a few strategies in their stores.
Yeah, this is Gyeorjung Chokin, the man on the left there. High
Decisive on the left.
Yeah, and then on Hojing on the right
It's
there.
from the Tiger servers, I believe. There's a whole lot of Tigers from the Tiger Clan, Tiger Clan mates on the right, I believe.
Yeah, so the clans here representing different regions. So Seoul, Samgadong, and Asan are the 3 that are represented here in the Team Korea or Korea server lineup. So bring 3 different clans. We've seen most of our Asian teams, in fact all of our Asian teams, doing that this tournament.
Yeah, the Tiger Clan is literally called Tiger Class. So those members, one of the representatives coming from each clan. I like it. Let's see what they can actually show. Very powerful clans overall. All from Team Server Korea, as you can see.
We are getting ready, G-Clef, to jump into this one in just a moment. And there's a lot of points on the line, a lot of rewards on the line. for everybody watching.
Okay,
So
game na
definitely
pala.
intense battle here, and now it's time to show if you were the best of the best. You've won the Ymir Cup, but can you beat Korea? That is the question.
There's a lot of pride for each respective server, not just the Korea server, also King server. Since especially they were just crowned as a champion. If they go down in an event match, oh man, that's going to leave a mark, and it's going to be a history until the next season.
Yeah, that absolutely hurts. I mean, this is always how it is with games like Legend of Ymir, where you've already gotten to the top of your server, right? You've built your clan is massive, your clan gets coordinated with other clans, like, this is our team, we're going to go through these qualifiers, this is our server, we pick the best of our server. You know who the best of your server is, right? Everyone knows that. And you're like, okay, how does our server compete against the other server? Before you compete, there's a lot of trash talk, there's a lot, well, that server's not that strong, we're actually better than them, right?
But there's a lot of chat going on before the actual battle.
There's a lot of YouTube, beef. There's all sorts of stuff going on, right? And then you get here, right? You get to prove it. And everyone here was very respectful, of course, in our top four. But you get to prove that you're the best. As we saw Chabi Boom say earlier, the King server are the kings. But they have to prove themselves here. They got to defend the throne a little bit against the Korean server, who also probably feel like their server is the best server.
Yes, and before you actually go deep and have some clashing, if you make any mistakes, lose like 2 lives to begin with. We saw some of the players actually working a little too far alone in a like 2-3-man army, like party, and then they would instantly drop within the first 6-7 minutes. And that wasn't just that just did not look too good for the server at all. They lose that much power for the rest of the game, for the entire hour after that. So life system can be a little challenging here.
Now with these evened up combat powers, even a player who's not necessarily a carry, not necessarily a top player, actually has a larger impact. So team coordination, I think, is going to be of the most importance. Like you said, moving together, making strong, decisive calls, not only within your party, but the larger clan as a whole. Maintaining that communication that they've said that a lot of these clans have said they communicate through Discord,
Low,
right?
mic check,
Whatever
mic check.
service they're using to communicate with each other. Everyone's going to have to be listening to the leaders, following those orders, and they have to trust that leadership, and the leadership needs to be solid because we're on just dead even footing. So one mistake can make a match like this snowball so quickly out of control when everyone's at the exact same level.
Yeah, because we have so many players, so many different clans. Usually there's one big commander for the entire server, and then the party leaders, and then the clan leaders. So usually the commander would send a message to the clan leader, and then it goes through the party. It branches out like that, and then if that takes a long time, if it takes more than like 3, 4, 5 seconds, that they might react, and they can be chased because there's a huge battlefield with a lot of people. So those command system has to be precise in terms of communication, and sometimes you get those weird messages in the middle. The messages can be transferred in a wrong way or with a wrong number. Let's say I toss it to you, okay, we're going to base 2, and then the next message says, oh, we're going to base 1. Then there's a problem. Then there's a huge problem and a clunked up spots that you have in the battleground. Then there's an issue.
And you have to have a game plan for what happens at spawn based on each and every spawn location that you have, plus the scouts that you send to see the enemy spawn location, because that's also unknown. And if you don't have a plan coming into a match like this, it can create a lot of tension, right? So I think that's an edge that the Korea server definitely has, because they've been able to watch how Kings have played throughout this tournament, and they've been preparing for this matchup only specifically, whereas Kings just won, took a short break, and they have 250 people to manage to come into this server battle here, the final one, and build a strategy without knowing what Korea has been playing like. So strategy-wise, it could be a problem, but what they used so far was so clean.
So it's really hard to really predict what's going to happen, but with the matching power, I think the better idea to actually move is to move together like as a dot. Like you force all the power together. Of course, if you do it too much, you might get hit by those big AoEs easily, but still, I think it's better to collect all of your power together and send those small party together information, not that many people, but mainly focus on like small dot, move together towards the center, and not work on too many different things at the same time. Choose like 1, 2, 3 different goals, not like 5 or 6 at a time.
Okay.
I think
Well, that's
those will
good.
actually gain you a lot of benefits.
Getting control of those towers of occupying is going to be of the most importance in the early game.
All right. Ready to jump
Ready to jump
into
in.
the legend match of Ymir Cup Season 2. Let's go to the battlefield. Let's see where the starting points.
Brazzers
would
Life
be.
right there,
Right
too.
there in the choke, near the choke point, on the way.
Crazy that one of those Brazzers Life is so. Screens just
Yes.
yet.
Yeah, you see, those are the choke points that you see. There are some couple of hills.
Yeah, that's where funneling through can be quite tricky. And then obviously in the zone where the Tower of Victory is, every entrance is a very narrow and thin choke point, which means that even if you are, for example, if you're the team that has less members surviving or less members in the area, if you can control that choke point, you can basically fight on even footing because so few members can actually come in and attack you. at the
Para
same time,
perfect
so you can
prediction ko.
neutralize. But
Delay pa rin
getting
boss
that
Studio. Okay lang yan.
itself is often very difficult.
Laro na lang ng
Usually
Korea
it's
yan
more
kahit
members
papaano
of
kasi
the
mag-e-reward pa yung reward sa Korea accounts nila even with division.
to try to
Oo, totoo pre.
disrupt the advantages that the enemy team does have.
Palaruin ko series.
Time that Korea server was able to fight against the global players, and so we'll see what type, where they want to actually focus when they make these rotations and which bases they want to catch first. 4, 5, 6. I always have the point because I do see a lot of our players from all over the world focusing heavily on the center. If they think they have less of a power, then they will focus on the smaller size like 10, 11, or like 8 and 9, depending on where the starting point of the spawn is. You take those early bases first, gather those early buff, the base buff, level up to at least 2, and then go towards the center.
Well, I found
Those are the
really
basics.
interesting was that Kings were willing to drop their Tower of Occupying to win the fight. They were like, okay, I see you're coming for a contest. We're going to have the best fight possible. No matter what, win the numbers game. They had such good information conveyed with their scouts about where chess was moving. They were saying, all right, Tower Occupying almost done. Well, let's look for this fight here. Ruin their approach. When they got there for the fight, they got completely ruined. And then the Tower of Occupying was taken afterwards. And then the next Tower of Occupying was taken. And they were taking the third one while they were also taking the Tower of Victory and chasing stragglers. But they played so well. They clearly... No, I don't even call it a strategy. They adapted to the situation incredibly quickly. And that's what's so scary about Kings and why they just lifted the trophy moments ago.
Yeah, they certainly had the power advantage when they were fighting against the Tower Occupying easily around the boss space. They chose 2 first, which was very lucky. Ended up being the last crown touchdown point because I think they wanted to get the central point controlled and then the side later because at first you don't know exactly where the starting point of the opponent is, as you mentioned. So, and then you go immediately in the battlefield, and then you find it out very soon. So, before that, you go with the plan A. Okay, let's go to the center.
Ito na lang daw pwede laruin sa Pilipinas, pre.
Then, if there are lots of contests, then we go back to the boss phase. with
Jesus
the-
Simulator.
So I think those were going to be like,
Faith, love, sacrifice, your journey begins now.
of the
Ito na lang
battlefield
daw pwede
phase.
laruin sa Pinas, pre.
We also thought we were going into the game, but it seems like every single big milestone on the subscriber count. So make sure to come to the official channel and also subscribe. Not only the influencers that we have that's covering the championship as well as the official. Make sure to come and subscribe to both. Why not? I think it's a good chance. And maybe towards the end, we can have some more coupons.
Yes,
There is certainly
I
a
would
chance.
expect there
I
is
would
a good
expect.
chance. We
Right?
do like to give coupons away to people who watch the Ymir Cup. That's what we do. We like you're watching the Ymir Cup. We'd like to give you a coupon. You know,
For sure.
you
I
like
know,
what we do, and we like
for
what
sure,
you're doing.
I know there's another segment with Bella at the end, so maybe there's
Oh,
a good
Bella's
chance.
never going away. She'll be right back.
Yes,
She's always waiting to come and give you guys more information, more coupons, break down the tournament, interview the players. You could bet there's going to be an interview after this one, G Clef.
very likely. whether we have Team Korea server or King server winning again, I think it's actually a good idea to actually hear from both sides. Maybe only the winners, depending on how long this match would actually go. So they do have the updates as okay. It seems like we need some more time to actually bring everyone to the battlefield from the spawn. So we'll take a couple more minutes at least to actually get the match started. But everyone is actually waiting for the system to be in the perfect setting to get into the battlefield and start the match. But it will take a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we have players from all over Asia joining all at the same time. Nearly 500 all coming in all at once, so it just takes some time. So thanks for your patience.
Yeah, we're having more and more numbers. I believe we're having at least 200 more from both sides. And we're trying to match the numbers and also the power level on both.
We want to make it the
takes
most
some more technical difficulties.
the most balanced match that you could ask for. Obviously, the Korean server's been around for quite some time.
Yeah, so Wolf, because of that, which one would you focus more? Would you like to pinpoint on the ones going scouting members that are alone, 1, 2, 3 member party, or would you like to have a bigger a war line clashing instead of focus on that instead?
So, for me, if I were let's say I'm not an Apex player, right? I'm
the
just
top tier.
below them, but I'm quite strong, and I'm playing Archer, for example.
Hindi.
I think what I would like to do, my role, I would enjoy, especially because of how the game works right now. I
Saan
want
kaya
to be the
nanonood,
guy who's on
Paps?
the edge. I'm just constantly scouting.
We made
But because a lot of the time you send
channel.
weaker scouts,
Twitch.
because I'm a stronger one, I
Yeah,
could
Paps.
take out 4 scouts, for example, by myself with no issue. I would love to take that role.
Tapos na.
Hindi, ba't walang Twitch drops sa akin? Pag nagda-drops ako, walang count.
Diyan lang, makikita mo lang siya sa drops or rewards.
Abot ka pa ba? 7 hours to eh. Pero pangit din bigay.
Wala naman stats yun.
Oo. Companion
Design
lang.
siya.
Ngayon lang ba to? Anong nakaraan pa?
Kahapon.
Kahapon. Start.
Kasi pag nagda-drops ako, di ba may notification na eligible ka na for etc.
Ako di naman ako nag-drops. Pinanood ko lang, tapos tinignan ko lang yung drops and rewards.
Okay.
Lumitaw doon, ongoing yung akin.
Oh, okay. Sige, Pap. Thank you. Kaya na nga ako, 5% pa lang ako. Hayop.
Kahit hanggang patra lang ako, masaya na ako.
Pero sa WeMade lang yan. Sa ibang wala.
Wala.
Yun lang. Tayo na talo.
Although, unfortunately, so far in Ymir Cup Season 2, we have not had a real battle for the crown. We had a lot in Season 1. That happened a lot.
Oh, yeah,
Season 2
a lot
hasn't been so much.
Tulog ko.
And
Tulog.
some taunts. It's a small AoE, but some stuns
Sarap.
as well as the front.
Kita mo paano magising mga kamangpangan, John G. Ang ingay, no?
Kaya nga. Tawag na alas 10 na daw, alas 9 pa lang eh.
Hindi ka daw magising eh.
Putang ina. Ang ingay.
Wala kang karapatang hindi kumain, boy.
Hindi mo na kumain eh. Busog ako eh.
Kailangan niyang kumain eh. Pipilit sila eh.
Nag-uwian na kayo?
Ayun, job.
Sila nakauwi na. Kami magkikita pa ulit. Nandito pa yung iba eh.
Hindi pa sila, Jace. Sila
Bila ako sa
Masi.
Nag-dailies muna ako.
Ano kami ni Tibin eh.
Si Budoy nandito pa. Si Kamiha. Tsaka si Jace. Tapos si Patrick Regal. Roger. Magkakapi daw kami mamaya. Jace, sasabay ka ba?
Ah?
Ay, isang oras lang naman biyahe.
Putang ina yan. Kakanto kayo sa... Kakanto kayo sa...
Marky.
So we do have a
Ah?
slight issue.
Dumaan ka sa Marky o sa Mexico?
Bring everyone into the battlefield.
Doon nga sa market. Doon hindi na ng map eh.
Some more time. it
Oh,
seems like.
mabilis dun.
So before we go into the battlefield,
Kakanto kayo sa Inlex Pops.
small
Legit.
break, and when we fix the issue with
Sakto
everyone
lang.
joining into the battlefield, we're 100%
Mga
ready.
matulog
When
dun eh.
that's the case, we will come back real soon.
Tang ina ng mga kasabay ko na tumatakbo na nga eh.
Small break. So,
120.
not go anywhere. Same
Umpisa.
chat. We will see you right
Gago
now.
isang daan na ako boy na overtake pa ako. Diablo.
Pag naman ng legend match siya, baka isang oras na naman to.
Nasaan yung pang ano siya, pang upgrade?
Nasinad
Di
ko
pa
sa'yo yung mga ano code.
Okay.
May dalawa pang ano. Hindi ko na-send. Putang na yun. Patay agad.
Tingnan natin kung anong pwedeng apps dito.
Si Paki uwi na bukas. Tapos na magbakasyon sa ibang bansa.
Harap.
Ako naman ang magpapahinga sa account niya ng isang linggo.
Bakit? Paano nasabing papahinga siya? Leave niya yun. Balik trabaho na yun.
Hindi ano lang. Dailies lang talaga.
Itin ko muna siguro to.
Ano tong isang, may bagong seal of victory na to.
Wala yung sila try lang yan, yung puro PvP lang yung bigay.
Iba siyang slot.
Hindi, isa lang.
Same lang.
Same na seal of victory. Bago pala to eh. Pag nag-plus 10 to, kaldo.
Normal bases can be captured by interacting with the occupying stone. For boss bases, first destroy the tower of occupying at the entrance. Then interact with the occupying stone to capture it. Normal bases can be recaptured freely, but boss bases once captured
Ay, dami sa
Announce pa yung ano ata dito, new character.
If you couldn't secure a boss base, try a different strategy.
Assassin.
Buffs or recapture enemy bases to weaken their forces. Which bases to target? How to play it
So, sa TP mga yes, ilang ko sa...
yours to turn.
Ha?
Sa TP mga ilang pa. Kaldo.
Magkano?
Uy, ito na, may bayad pala yun.
Utang ina.
Maganda ba yung nakuha mong processor, John G?
Sakto lang. Hindi pa ka natutry, baka sira ito eh.
Hindi ka pa man bayad.
Bali-bali yung pins. Grabe.
Mamaya, dead na pala itong plaster na to.
Ay, hindi testing yan bago ko palitan. RAM lang talaga problema ng PC ko. Bumili lang talaga ako ng bago.
Lalaman natin.
Yung motherboard ko tsaka GPU bago gusto mo ding bilhin, di ba? Para kompleto ka na. RAM na lang need mo, tas monitor, tas power supply.
Tanda, nakaset na.
May cable wiring din ako, kulay black. Para all black ka.
Ano ko
May
dyan,
case
Dre?
din ako, kulay black.
Phone shop lang to.
Pangas.
Account, baka kailangan mo.
Account?
Para full set to talaga.
Rubik.
Microsoft account. Ang Windows. Need to start ka na to.
Nag-fill yung...
Tinggal, nagamit mo na yung mga code. At minalas na din. Di nga rin nag-plus 14 sa secondary ko. PvP damage siya. Sa IG, nag-plus na yung nagalmon ba?
Try ko.
Plus 8 pa nga lang yung... plus 9 to 10 lang yung ginamit ko. Hindi ko ginamitan sa necklace.
So, ang baba naman, 27%. Ay, 27% lang.
Tanggalin mo. Tanggalin mo yung tapos gamitan mo yung normal na 50% yan. Uy, offer.
Uy.
Mas mataas ang chance mo dyan.
Kaso may basag. Mas okay nga tong normal.
Ano kay X-Trade? Plus 14 eh. Carry ring.
Try daw. Videohan ko para bibo.
Panood ako.
Nasa iPad.
Putong nalipat sa PC. Dumatay magpakita.
Bakit ako na nasa inyo?
Live mo, Repa.
Mag-computer ka na. Dami mo kinain kahapon, G, nung oras na.
Kinain, hindi nang kumakain na madami.
Lul, nag-chicken ba? Nung dumating ka, kumain ka, tapos
Gago, di ako kumakain ng pagdating nga. Tayo tayo.
Tapos nag-top silog ka na naman. Oh shit.
Grabe. Hindi yata
Di mo,
kaya ng chan ko yan.
di mo natikman
Ah.
sisig.
Skip, huwag na skip. Ayoko, hindi ako kumakain nun.
Bawal. Kawawa.
Mamatay ko yan eh.
Sayang, sarap-sarap pa naman na si sisig boy.
Ay,
Tapos
ito lang.
Si Moji.
Uy,
Ano?
normal to, Paps.
Wait
Pang
lang
10
pa.
ko yung... Pang 10 ko yung save.
May,
Pwede
may
yan.
pamalit ka ba?
Gago. Pag yun, nabasag.
Ay,
Gastos
oo
ka
nga
pa.
no.
Wala na, magpipit daw siya.
Ba't nag-auto?
Bago ka.
Feeling ko nakaka mo nun, 10k.
Pag yun, nabasag.
Ano, Agilmont?
Huwag mo iangat kamay mo. Putang inang mga...
Hindi, fate yan. Hindi mong gagawin ni Joji yan.
Ayaw.
Sayang, di nag-faithfully.
Oo na kasi yung bobo, 27%. Weird po.
Sikonachi, tambay na rin dito. Papa-oras yan.
Pinatambay mo nga tay.
Ay, na. Hindi, pinapasok ko kapon. Nakita ko mag-isa si Tinggil. Baka biglang mawala si Tinggil eh.
Ba't yung oras?
Oo, inalagaan namin dito yung oras eh.
Sige, hindi na.
Hindi nga
Pwede ko
lang.
naman di tanggalin eh. Pwede ko naman
Di ba
dito lang.
nagbabranout dyan?
Minsan
lang.
ba yung may-ari ng server, pag tumataas yung oras dyan, nagpapagames? Seed said. Thank you.
It's
Thank
it?
you. Thank you, Mokacha. Yan. Hindi ako makapag-type masyado.
Tagal ah.
1v1 ko si
May
Ymir.
error siguro to.
Kuha nga muna akong
Ayun,
pagkain.
You know?
Ano pa naghihintay? Nagutom ako sa sisig eh. My
Kami,
God.
ayun, sarap na tulog namin. 6 AM kami natulog, ginising kami 9 AM.
6 ba kayo natulog? Grabe ko.
Ay gagi, naririnig ko kayo, maalis kayo, di nyo kayo naaya. Pinapakyo ko nga kayo eh.
Hindi ka 6 natulog, bro.
Oy, 3. Natulog ako 3, nagising ako 4:30, tapos midlip ako, nagising ako 5, tapos...
Lumihilig ka ng alas 12.
Uy, anong alas 12, nagcha-charades tayo nun.
Ay,
Grabe ka nga.
lumihilig ka ng alas 12. Wala akong bato sa Seal of Victory. Ganun.
Ano, sa offline mode.
Yung bato ko. Ano ba? Ayun.
May bato ka ba? Diba natanggal na?
Ay, gago ka. Patatanggal, Pops. Inimin ka, nakawin na kaya yan.
Oo boy, nauna pa sa'yo yun.
Oo, gago kasi dumapa ako sa inyo eh. Dapat mauna ako
Mali
dun,
pa-
marilaw ako. Valenzuela yun.
Mali mga daan natin noon eh.
Grabe kasing taga Pampanga yan, hindi alam kung saan yung daan.
Ay gago, yung waste kasi baliktad pala yung tinitignan
Gago,
na.
ba't di mo alam? Tagarong ka. Nag-waste pa tayo. Para kasing sisyo eh.
Hindi, nag-rely ako sa waste. Hindi naman ako nag-waste talaga. O, diba? Nung tinuro ko yung daan, tama naman. Yun ang waste yan eh. Pinapalabas tayo sa highway. Pinapapunta kami kay Lower River.
Ay, patikot na tayo.
Ikot-ikot lang. Kaya kami magkakape mamaya. Sabihin niya nila sa Primero, sa San Fernando, ang layo.
Baka sumama si Makos.
Ano?
Baka sumama si Makos.
Malakas?
Si Makon ba?
Mukhang Bombay?
Gago si Makon, baka sumama.
Ah, si Makon. Ay, oo nga pala. Oh, nagsasabi siya kahapon, di ba?
Combine. Wala basag na.
Kung mag-combine.
Ay, we.
Madami kang pera.
Blazon ngayon eh.
Ah.
Baka sa susunod. Combine na, supernal.
Wag ka makikinig sa F2PG, marami kang pera.
Di ba? Wala akong pera. Uy, nakapula ako na ano, treasure.
Ay, swerte mo naman. Ay,
Ano to?
yung kay Pabicho, gusto ko buksan lahat. Ang
Hammer
dami.
ni Thor. Weekend hit. Legendary ah. Yeah, legendary. Yeah.
Ako na
Legendary
tagal mag-stack.
combine. Legendary combine ah.
Legendary.
Ang
Wait,
ina din
Angie, wait,
ng
Angie.
parcel na ko. Out for delivery tapos
Ano?
wala pa din.
1.5 na lang
Ano
sa
to?
GV.
Alin?
Ay, nakaulit to.
Oh, 16% lang pala to. Grabe.
Legendary combine. Tiga. Pindot. Ah!
Ay. Naging master ah.
Swerte mo ah.
Ano yun? PvP damage siya oh. Ano pwede ko nga ilagay sa isa? Knockdown rest.
Tsaka yata knockdown rin.
PvP damage 2.4. Kapag-promote ata ako eh. Oo nga, kapag-promote ako ng ano. Park. Uy, sino to ilaw sa tabi ko? Bago ka. Sino ka ipopromote ko? Para maging pula. Bulk. Sino wala pa ako?
Senador.
Ayaw ko lang mag-deliver yung chat ko kay Banana. Hindi tulog ko. GG.
Guys, kuha mo na yung pagkain niya.
Go, overthink ka lang.
Kakamay lang tayo.
Butang ko kaya siya.
Yun o, grabe nga. Ginawang ano, Pampanga yung kabilang bayo.
Para sa magmamahal, Dre. Ganyan
So,
nagmahal, Dre.
Solid ka. Ikaw na.
Hindi na tuloy. Butang na, wala na akong mga ano dito.
Laban na ba? Tayo ng tagal ah. May technical issues siguro.
The battle for the throne, Ymir Cup, reignited. Welcome to the battlefield where every server's top clans wage their fiercest war. The regional qualifiers in each division determine the winning server. From that server, only its top 5 clans can compete in the Ymir Cup World Championship. Up to 500 players can enter, regardless of server. When the match begins for your server, the Ymir Cup icon lights up on the right of your name. Press it to enter the
Tatlo.
battlefield.
Anim na
To
lang.
begin, you're randomly placed at one of 6
Tapos,
starting points.
collection.
When defeated, you
Stun
can resurrect
rest.
at one of these points and rejoin the battle, though the starting points themselves keep changing. Early in the battle, securing bases is key. Capturing a base earns points and various buffs, and lets you teleport
Start delay.
to gain the upper hand. And the more bases you hold, the stronger those buffs.
Hindi na kayo ulit queue po, no? Habang delay.
Bases come in 2 types, normal and boss. Normal bases can be captured by interacting with the occupying stone. For boss bases, first destroy the tower of occupying.
May sahod na ba? Makapag-crap na ako agad. Dapat sa Gilman ko na lang ginamit pala yun.
Normal bases can be recaptured freely, but boss bases, once captured, can never be recaptured. So be strategic about your captures. If you couldn't secure a boss base, try a different strategy. Capture normal bases for buffs, or recapture enemy bases to weaken their forces. Which bases to target, how to play it out. The tide of battle is yours to turn. If you are defeated in battle, you can resurrect and rejoin the fight, but you can only resurrect up to 3 times. So watch the battlefield and tread carefully. Luckily, 2 types of Brazers appear randomly across the map. Pick one up to restore resurrection counts for your clan or your server. If casualties pile up on your server, use Brazers strategically to keep the fight going. Once you've secured enough bases, the endgame begins. The fight for the Tower of Victory. Destroying the Tower of Victory
bukas patapos na ito.
brings out the crown, the key to victory or defeat. Once the crown appears, bases can no longer be captured, so timing the tower's destruction is crucial. From here, all forces converge on the final battle for the crown. To win, you must claim the crown and carry it to the target zone. The moment the crown is taken, the crown holder bears the weight of the crown, and victory now rests on the whole server, working as one. Server members must protect the crown holder and rally together to reach the target zone.
Ngayon na nagsama-sama yung mga mahilig magbasag, no? Di ba sila John, ay sila ano, Jorb, isa ako, Marcy, si Kurt. May awat ba sa kanila pag ano, magbasag?
Ikaw.
Uy, ba't ako? Nandun sila sa bahay ni Jorb eh.
Whichever server lands the crown touchdown can swing the entire match. The final clash over the crown, where a single choice decides the winner.
Putang ina mo na akong green.
If time runs out in a close match with no crown touchdown, the outcome is decided by the points earned during the match. Points can be earned by destroying the Tower of Victory and Towers of Occupying, as well as capturing bases, defeating players, holding the crown, and landing crown touchdowns, as shown in the scoring table. If the final scores are tied, the tiebreaker rules decide which server wins. The stage is set. Glory awaits the victor alone. Stake the honor of your server and march toward final victory. And in that moment of glory, who will claim the crown of victory? See it all unfold in the premiere
Gago ka, napindot kay Mada pa ako.
Season 2. The battle for the throne, Ymir Cup, reignited.
Tulog na ako, tantok na ako. Night.
Kaya tanda.
Uy, tulo, Dre. Sige, tulo tayo.
Grabe ka.
Tagal ah. We made mismo. Ah, okay. Gusto mo pumesto dito? Ay. Nakapag-dailies ka na, Pap?
Oo, Paps, okay na.
Gusto mo dito sa spot?
Sa boss?
Kasi tingin ko mag-FB na ako after nito eh. May tinatapos kasi
Sige,
ako.
wait lang.
Sige,
Check
sabihin mo
ko sa
pag okay
package
ka na.
ko dyan. Ito yung taga-pwesto natin dyan eh.
Parang sa SM na yung mga pumaparadang ano, babae.
Meron tayong ano, ayan.
Ayan na, sige.
Sabi ko lang Pap, sa pagkukunin muna kasi alis din ako mamayang gabi.
Hindi mo ba iniiwan yan?
Pwede naman iwan if ever. Kung matagal ka sa port ba, iwan ko na lang doon.
Sige, sabihan ko na lang mamaya. Pero mamaya pa yun?
Sige, chat ka lang sa DC. Ano yung nakuha niya? Oslog? Ano yan? This year?
Tagal ng laban ah.
Delay doon.
Okay din naman. Para sa Twitch drops.
Para maba din. Hintay lang akong Q-Pan dyan eh. Q-Pan lang naman gusto ko dyan. Bahala sila maglaban dyan. Laban na ng mga maraming pera.
Oo nga.
Gusto ko lang dyan Soul Salmon.
Ay, gago. Gagawin ko. Number of trials muna.
Ba? Basag. Ay, swerte. Pang collection ng alt.
Yung Ymir na to.
Sayang.
Post pa more.
One hour pa boy.
Honor pa.
Oo.
Na-approve ka na, Tinggel?
Ay, teka. Hindi ko pa na-check eh.
Sa akin, di pa eh.
Malabo ata pa yan ngayon. Bukas pa yan.
Tagal na nila.
One around po ito.
Laro muna tayo.
Antok na ako eh.
Matay ako.
The battle for the throne, Ymir Cup, reignited. Welcome to the battlefield where every server's top clans wage their fiercest war.
Ilan total PvP ba mo tinggal pag nakaano ka? Yung bagong skill.
Teka. Nasa rin kami. Pero chinek ko nasa 1-3 eh.
Sarap na yan. Hindi natatama yung mga chocolates. Pati yung ibang ano, semi-spender.
Uy! Buying guys. Report.
That's not... Ay. Puta na ito. Tanga eh. Buying dice. Ano sasabihin ko? Tagalog ba to? Ops, bawal.
Capturing a base earns points and various buffs and lets you teleport straight to
Anti
it,
not allowed.
the upper hand.
Ay, bawal send.
The more bases you hold, the stronger those buffs become. Bases come in two types, normal and boss. Normal bases can be
Wala pa rin, di pa rin naka-approve.
interacting with the occupying stone.
Sana mamaya na.
Of occupying at the entrance. Then
Dami na rin nangungulit sa akin. Sana daw coupon.
normal bases can be recaptured.
Excited eh. Kahit ako eh.
Once captured, can never be
Para tapusin ko na tong event.
Eh, bako nasa 3-4 na eh. Raw.
Ro, taas na. Full buffs na yun. Di ba may makukuha ka pa sa skill mo?
Wala
Natasha.
pa ata. Teka.
How to play it out.
Full buff na yun. Then... Ano ba? PvP ba?
If you are
Sarap.
defeated in battle,
Mataas.
you can resurrect and rejoin the fight, but you can only resurrect up to 3 times. So watch the battle
Mana sa ganun eh.
carefully. Luckily,
1-3. 1-2. 1-2 pa lang.
appear randomly across
Paano? Okay na din. Taas na yan.
up to restore resurrection counts for your clan or your server. If casualties pile up on your server, use braziers.
Dapat magka-safety enhance din sila sa Blason para maabot natin yung plus 12 pagka long term. Pagkatagal.
Merong ano, yung plus 2. Pero safe. Wala ata.
Oo nga eh. Delikado naman kasi plus 2. Sarap kasi ng PvP ba dyan? 280 tsaka PvP AQ.
Sa plus 10?
Plus 12.
Plus 12. Labo na. May kilala ko nakaganon. Plus 12. Kaso choco yung account.
Si Riri plus 12. Si Papicho plus 11. Kaso binasag na niya.
Ay,
Hindi, umaasa yan. Katulad sa Nightcross. Yung nababalik yung mga nababasag.
Pwede nga.
Biglang dumating yan.
Oo.
Try and trial. Ako din eh. Binasag na din ako eh. Baka sakali din ako.
And if a player from the enemy server grabs the dropped crown, the target zone changes.
Nice na
A
na
crown touchdown is worth the most points in the Ymir Cup, so the outcome stays uncertain until the final moments. Whichever server lands the crown touchdown can swing the entire match. The final clash over the crown, where a single choice decides the winner. If time runs out in a close match with no crown touchdown, the outcome is decided by the
Putang
points
ina mo,
gained
spike
during the
pata
match.
tayo. Jerb,
Points can be earned by destroying the Tower of Victory
Nasaan
and
kayo ni
Powers
Jerb?
of Occupying, as well as capturing bases,
Hunger 2.
defeating players,
Pauwi pa lang mga yan eh.
landing crown touchdowns, as shown in the scoring table.
Naka-auto nga lang.
If the final scores are tied,
Nagda-drive yan.
tiebreaker rules
Okay lang.
decide which server wins.
Ito na si Ipo-Ipo yun, lagi na sa akin
Glory
nakakainis.
awaits the victor alone. Stake
Mas
the
madami
honor
na
of
yan
the
eh.
server and march toward the
Pwede
final
din.
moment. And in that moment of glory, who will claim the crown of victory?
Ay,
See it all
puta ina.
unfold in the Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2. The battle for the throne, Ymir Cup, reignited.
Dali.
Sino nagtitinda ng diamonds? Sino kaya si Kenma? Drops daw siya eh.
Sabi ka ma.
Naghahanap siya ng Dayas 5-2. Nagpaparol siya eh. Guild daw niya drops. Di ko naman... Nandiyan siya sa... Pero nandiyan siya sa Discord ng drops. Rowie IGN niya. Rowie. Ayan, 31 minutes na lang. Sino bagong code? 2 point. Trending na trending yung Ross siya. Walang clips mo sa Ross? Siya. Wala.
Ano?
Wala kang clips mo, Ross?
Wala. Bulok man PC ko nun.
Hindi kaya mag-record.
Ryzen 3 lang ako nun. Na GPU.
Dress code na pala to. Sana madami.
The battle for the throne, Ymir Cup, reignited. Welcome to the battlefield where every server's top clans wage their fiercest war. The regional qualifiers in each division determine the winning server. From that server, only its top 5 clans can compete in the Ymir Cup World Championship. Up to 500 players can enter, regardless of server. When the match begins for your server, the Ymir Cup icon lights up on the right of your minimap. Press it to enter the battlefield. To begin, you're randomly placed at one of 6 starting points. When defeated, you can resurrect at one of these points and rejoin the battle, though the starting points themselves keep changing. Bases can be captured by interacting with the occupying stone. For boss bases, first destroy the Tower of Occupying at the entrance, then interact with the occupying stone to capture it. Normal bases can be recaptured freely, but boss bases once captured can never be recaptured, so be strategic about your captures. If you couldn't secure a boss base, try a different strategy. Capture normal bases for buffs or recapture enemy bases to weaken their forces. Which bases to target, how to play it out. The tide of battle is yours to turn. If you are defeated in battle, you can resurrect and rejoin the fight, but you can only resurrect up to 3 times. So watch the battlefield and tread carefully. Luckily, 2 types of braziers appear randomly across the map. Pick one up to restore resurrection counts for your clan or your server. If casualties pile up on your server, use braziers strategically to keep the fight going. Once you've secured enough bases, the endgame begins. The fight for the Tower of Victory. Destroying the Tower of Victory earns points and brings out the crown, the key to victory or defeat. Once the crown appears, bases can no longer be captured, so timing the tower's destruction is crucial. From here, all forces converge on the final battle for the crown. To win, you must claim the crown and carry it to the target zone. The moment the crown is taken, the crown holder bears the weight of the crown, and victory now rests on the whole server, working as one. Server members must protect the crown holder and rally together to reach the target zone. The target zone forms at one of the 3 boss bases, and you can check it on the minimap. If the crown holder is defeated while on the move, the crown drops where they fell. And if a player from the enemy server grabs the dropped crown, the target zone changes. A crown touchdown is worth the most points in the Ymir Cup, so the outcome stays uncertain until the final moments. Whichever server lands the crown touchdown can swing the entire match. The final clash over the crown, where a single choice decides the winner. If time runs out in a close match with no crown touchdown, the outcome is decided by the points earned during the match.
Nagganito na ako. Anyway, okay lang naman. Sige.
And towers of occupying, as well as capturing bases, defeating players, holding the crown, and landing crown touchdowns as shown in the scoring table.
Nasakit sa kamay na ito. Kasi pwedeng sabay-sabay, no?
Which server wins? The stage is set. Glory awaits the victor alone. Stake the
Hindi, kinulang ako sa ano? Kinulang ako sa Amber nung nakaraan. Nagpalit ako. Yung binabalik ko lang.
Championship Season 2.
Storya nga pala.
Ymir Cup, reignited.
CBM is...
Putang ina kanina. 1 hour na yun. Uy, gago. Tin mo na. Yun. Ano nga ba to? Hindi ko rin alam eh. Kasayang. Testing natin dito. Obra. Hindi. Ako na. Bibili pa ba nito? Gago. Puno na pala. Dami ko ng summons. Tagal ng event. Ayos yun ah. Ay, oo nga pala. Wala ito nagdo-donate.
Tiglit mo na kaya.
Ay, puta naman, basag. Two, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. gago, ba't ayun?
The battle for the throne, Ymir Cup, reignited. Welcome to the battlefield where every server's top clans wage their fiercest war. The regional qualifiers in each division determine the winning server. From that server, only a
Gagong ingay,
top
bawal na
five
sports
clans
dito,
can
boy.
compete in the Ymir Cup World Championship. Up to 500 players can enter, regardless of server.
Sa settings,
When the match begins
settings.
for your server, the Ymir Cup icon lights up on the right of your minimap. Press it to enter the battlefield. To begin, you're randomly placed at one of 6 starting points. When defeated, you can resurrect at one of these points and rejoin the battle, though the starting points themselves can change. Early in the battle,
Sugal muna tayo, guys.
is key. Capturing a base earns points and various
Yun lang,
buffs,
talo
and
ka
lets
agad.
you teleport straight to it to gain the upper hand. And the more bases you hold, the stronger those buffs become. Bases come in 2 types, normal and boss. Normal bases can be captured by interacting with the occupying stone. For boss bases, first destroy the tower of occupying at the entrance, then interact with the occupying stone to capture it. Normal bases can be
We are back on the screen because it seems like technical issue has almost been resolved, and we'll need just a couple more minutes before we actually dive into the match. But we do apologize for the delay that has occurred, and the players also to the players who have been waiting for this Legends match to happen.
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for your
Thank you
patience.
so much.
I know this is not what everyone had expected for today, and we have been working tirelessly here to get it back functioning, to have the matchup that we've been hyping up all day. To recap, we did have Kings win Ymir Cup Season 2, lift the trophy. That went off without any problems. The King versus Korea server matchup here, the Legend match. So if you're just tuning in and you're like, wow, is stream still going? It's because we haven't played that second match yet. You did not miss
yet.
it. You did not miss it. It has not happened. So we're going to be heading into that one fairly soon. We talked a lot about how strategically we're not 100% sure what Korea's going to look like here and how prepared they're going to be with the even combat power that's set up on this server as well. I wonder how strong, for example, archers, like how many more archers you want to have, and if anyone wants to change class going into this one. We'll see.
Yeah, you're saying we expect to have a lot more archers on the field because we have matching power level, which actually brings another. But my idea is slightly different. I would expect more berserkers, which could actually close in the gap. They can easily leap and go for the stun, lots of taunts, and just trap those archers. Not let them do anything away, because if you're stunned, if you don't have enough buff, and those leap attacks are actually pretty quick in their movement. So if they land on multiple archers on the back line, they can be wiped off immediately. So I think there's a really big power potential for the Berserker and also the Rune Fighters to just dive in, ult, and the archers can't do a thing. And it's also, you have to think about not just changing class. If you're not used to the archer's skills, you might not be able to retreat and go for the backstab immediately, because you're just not used to. You have to really be used to not just the skills, you have to be used to the cooldown of those skills. You have to kind of have the feel of the cooldown, because you have so many skills and also the dodges.
Stuff like that. You really have to keep all that stuff in mind. But I do think if you have enough archers, you know, eventually you'll win that war of attrition. We were very briefly talking about like concaves and control, which we've spent a lot of time talking about throughout this tournament in terms of the Tower of Victory zone and the entrances there. I am curious. I think most players will probably just stick to their role. I don't think we'll see that many changes, if any, coming into this one. But because the Korean server has known about this for a long time and has been able to prepare, maybe they bring out some different strategies. I don't think Kings will be changing things up too much. They've had a little bit of extra time, but I don't know if they've spent a lot of that really building up strategies. So we'll have to wait and see. All I know is that I'm really excited to see this matchup finally happen, and we'll see the action between all of these guys set up here, which is what everyone's been waiting for. So again, thank you so much for your patience, for those watching at home, and for those players who are probably still watching our stream as well, trying to figure out when we're going to get into this one.
Yep, it should be about maybe about 5-6 minutes, I think, before we actually get it, because we have a lot of players who are trying to go into the battlefield at the same time. We need to time it perfectly because it's not just like 30, 40, 50. We have hundreds of players who has to be ready on the right exact time. So we have to make some promises before and then go in at the exact promised time all the way together. So everyone's prepared. That I think a lot of the members, not just offline here, who are also playing online, joining from all over the world, was also promised at a certain time. So I think we're about 4 or 5 minutes out before the match starts.
Yeah, I think that the most important thing and the reason why we're having this designated start time is to give those players who weren't certain about what was happening some time to go take a break, you know, get a coffee, whatever the case may be, and know that there's a specific time to come back to. So we're not starting without anyone being at their PC. So everyone has to be notified. If people walked away, you call them up like, hey, come back at this exact specific time. So that we know that we could get everyone in and start.
Yeah,
we don't want to start the match with only half the players because some people were AFK. So again, thank you for your patience, but that is why we are waiting.
Yeah, exactly. The moment you go in, that's when you load in, you start moving. If you're like an inch later, if you start touching or if you get those bases like a 0.2 second late, you might actually take more damage and fall right before. So these timings do matter. We want both sides very fair and square, have set time and immediately spawn, and then try to go for the strategy. And that's, I think, what exactly both teams are looking forward to. As soon as we get in, we will let you know. And we talked about the starting point a little bit, how last time in the grand finals, Chess Kings, they were on the opposite side, one on, I believe, about 3 o'clock, and the other team on like 7, 8 o'clock, and they happened to be on the other side, so it was okay. But there are some times where they spawn like right next to each other, like 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, and they go for the same choke point. That's where the real battle starts, immediately after the battle.
Yeah, statistically unlikely, but it has happened, and it can create a very different gameplay dynamic, especially when everyone's power levels are set to the same. So it's really difficult to determine if you're going to win the fight or not. Because I think a lot of what the early game is decided by, as we saw from Kings in our finals, is whether you can determine quickly whether the fight is yours or not. You have to be able to know, okay, we're winning this fight, we're going to commit to this fight, we're going to drop Tower of Occupying and look for this fight, we're going to look for the turn, we're not going to try to burst down Tower of Occupying. Those judgment calls are so critically important.
What if there is like a party of rune fighters, like 6 of them, and 2 berserkers? They could wrap around the entire
flanking.
Go for the big flank and land those big CCs and just delete, wipe from the side. That could totally happen in this big battlefield. That could totally be a strategy. I think that could be a thing because we're matching power level. If there's a big difference, that wouldn't work. But in this case, I think there's a chance.
We did see the World kind of do that a little bit in the previous match of the finals, where there were some flanks from him, and he was able to get backline access and finish off targets who thought they had gotten escape. He was able to judge the movement and get the exact right placement. So that's definitely a thing you could do. And we do have some very strong Rune Fighter players on both of these servers. I do think that in terms of how the early game is going to go, it's always most important if you get that first Tower of Occupying, because it allows you what happens after the Tower of Occupying. Get the Tower of Occupying points, get that boss base.
Nice
the
one,
reinforcement
LD.
power
Nice one.
is so powerful there, because anyone who dies on the enemy team that doesn't have that first boss base has to go to the regular bases. So it takes a few extra seconds to reinforce, and that fight just starts snowballing into a big win, especially when everyone's the same combat power. Like, the snowball can happen even faster, because you don't have a carry who, you can't be like, I need my carry, come over here and clean this up. If everyone's the same, then that role doesn't necessarily exist.
Yes, now in this role, you need the party to be a lot more balanced. It can't just be like 10 archers all together. I think you need to have at least a couple of sculpts to actually keep in touch to heal around. It's really hard to tell before we actually get in. I think the party formation will be crucial, and also the line of setup, the command within the team, and really adjusting to what's happening on the field will be one of the most crazy parts. That can be done but with 200 plus on the field, that's really hard to manage because sometimes you're used to your power level at this server war in your clan. Let's say you're one of the lowest and you have your role, you know what to do. If you're one of the top tier, you know your position, you know what to do. But at matching power, you might be a little lost of what exactly is
What is your role?
That's not the in-game
exactly.
system.
No, that's a really good point. Like what sometimes your role is so clearly defined in your clan, right? You're like, this is my job. For example, a lot of people designated for CC for Crown Holder. My job is to CC this guy
Nice one.
and
Nice
lose
one.
a
Nice
reviver
one.
to make that happen. But now it's like, should I do DPS? Like, am I actually super elven? Am I a carry? Figuring all that out on the fly is going to be tricky.
So I think I don't exactly know the exact power level that we're going into matching. If it's around 300k or 400k, I think that should be 300k. Then it should take much more time. But if the average was set to like 400k, then things might be different. It's a lot higher power for everyone, which means the tower is going to burst down easier. Even the brazier is going to be bursted down so heavily and in just like 20 seconds, 30
That's
seconds.
actually a really good point.
So
I didn't even think.
I think the power level will be average, but I don't think the HP bars of the towers itself will change according to the power level. So
And I think even
the number would be very crucial.
I mean, obviously, things like attack speed will play into this, but I don't think the towers and the braziers will necessarily go down faster, even if everyone's at a higher power level, because it's still based on that tick damage. But the fights around them will end much faster, right? Once you start to get a lead, it's going to go through so quickly. So we are going into the game very shortly.
All right, I do see players from
People
both sides loading in. Let's go directly into our legend match of Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2 King server versus Korea server. As we see Warriors loading in already on their mounts, trying to go for the base.
Here we go. All right, so we had a 3 o'clock and it looks like 8 o'clock, 7 or 8 o'clock spawn here. Kings on the east side, Team Korea on the west side. You could tell by the colors here, and obviously by the hunger and names on the Korea server. And we're going to see some bases because we're on the exact opposite sides here. It's just going to be likely a trade of western bases versus eastern bases here. As you can see, some players have been split off to capture these bases. The base caps are going to come in around the same time.
No direct pinpoints yet, but splitting left and right.
Tower occupying focused right away.
Already on base 1.
So let's see if they'll trade or if they want to actually challenge the Tower of Occupying. I imagine they'll challenge.
Game na guys ha. Nood na kayo. Live yan.
Base 3 and 2 together.
And the Tower of Victory as well. The KR server going straight for the Tower of Victory at the same time.
They're so split up.
Yung Korean ginawa sa kanila.
I see a couple, like about 20, not too many.
Okay, here comes the world.
All
alone, going in, bursting them down. 17, 26, dead.
Immediately.
They had 5 bases to 3, and he just went straight in. And they burst.
Tanya yung may mga galaw na experienced na player.
Having all the numbers to him herself.
And just
yun yung sinasabi ko, yung difference niya. Alam niya kung kailan papasok, alam niya yung sinong
exactly know
babanat, babanatan niya.
Top here. Oh,
tayo natin naman.
Bringing everyone together.
By the way,
and the ultimate.
This is a huge moment here if they can continue to actually push this momentum forward. I think the Korea server might have tried to do too much at once here in this early game.
They try to get 2 bases and 2 ball spaces at the same time. Of course.
Ooh, Joker from the Grim clan here also getting pretty low.
Oh, gago, sakit. Sino yan?
Pagang,
patay.
All right, that's going to be
one down.
Joker also, this King's Asgard member, also taking a lot of damage as Asan is really working on this
Team
one.
Asan's top tier for the Korea server. Here is the World Archer. And I'm sure there's the World, the Scald version right behind him. Or is he
I think he
alone?
I think he is alone. I think he had to
we do
revive.
see Adrian, so there should be a couple more members.
And Buenas PH also is a huge member on this
party
server.
is always together.
Yeah, absolutely. It's King's Asgard, basically major vanguard here together, fighting over this control of this base. Big ults being dropped down on the side here as a few of these Korea members are getting challenged.
Some of the Storm Clan members are being challenged from the Korea server. I know most of the IDs for the Korean players are in Korean. So we will try to name the specific classes that are being chased. There's Room Fighter.
Ayan o.
Getting a knockdown here.
The world versus
1v1? Can we let this
Opa.
1v1? No, you just can't. You have to join the battle.
All right, the world has a lot of
And
friends coming
NJJ?
over. Buenos is here as well.
Oh, some of the members from Korea server are also coming. The Reds.
Okay,
Gago,
Hasan
ganda
poking
laban.
down members.
Patay silang JJ Buenos,
Ooh,
patay
getting
din.
targeted.
But
Yan
actually
yung siya.
absorbing a lot of the
One-on-one
pressure here.
kami.
This is a risky move here from Asan, but he is
Huwag
playing
kayong
it very
makikialam.
well.
Sabi nung ano. Gago no, matchman.
Got the stun.
Bagang.
Follow-up knock, but the heals came through. So we'll be safe. So has a bunch of party members right nearby.
This is definitely a one fight here for Kings.
Automaton.
Asan na?
That's
Asan
one of
na?
the biggest
Asan na?
AoEs
Oh, look at
from
this
Archer.
choke point! G-Clip, oh my god! They're trying to push through, but they are taking so many losses. 11
Gago,
down
patay.
here
Ang
for
daming
Korea.
namatay sa green. Sa Kingsmen. Ayun o.
So much damage in this choke.
Yeah,
Even
tower
Sepulva damage coming through.
It's near Tower 3. That's the thing. Korea server went slow. They
This is-
tried to go for a lot of different things together.
So much AoE coming through. I think
now.
Korea's in trouble potentially
Yeah,
here.
King's coming to take this down. Try to steal this away. The boss tower.
The Tower of Occupying
Kailan na
here.
ba ako nakataya
what a
dito?
big
Serious damage.
Hindi ata ako nakataya dito.
23 dead here for Korea. As right now,
The big
Kings have
berserker
triple-
attacks. Pushing in. Oh, it's not the time. Well, they're still hitting the tower.
Yeah, Kings still triple the eliminations right now of Korea. That just to give you guys a bigger, broader scope of what is happening overall, big picture here. As now a lot of these members are isolated here, and the tower is going to do a ton of damage. 48 dead for Korea. D-Club.
Oh my.
It's not looking good for the home team.
Yeah, defeated double, almost a triple number of defeated. Here is members from Vanguard getting trapped, pulled in, but still HP seems safe. Need a lot more damage to bring this. Bring it down.
See
Here's the main
Buenos
party.
here continuing
Ooh,
to put damage on Asan.
Almost being down, being knocked.
Another knockdown. He gets the
Got
heal
the
here.
but still, the CCs are continuing to focus.
There's just too many strong
Gago
members
yung
here
punit yung
of
pare. Men,
Kings.
ayun o.
Throw
Patay o.
weapon.
Ayun o sa kaliwa.
The
Ito.
continuous knocks from the Berserker.
Lucky Vicky over here trying to offer some support.
Asan na yung
Again,
pare?
a lot of these Korea members have lost so many of
There
their
are
lives
some
already.
follow-up knocks when the person, the target is knocked.
Nawala na ako.
Oh, but not as much as we thought. So instead, they're trying to target onto the Scalds nearby. So
Hey,
helping
Adrian
archers.
getting involved here as well, taking a ton of burst damage. But there comes Buenos to help keep him alive. Gets the heal.
Good clutch
Gago
heal.
may pupunit kay Adrian, men.
Buenos now taking a lot of damage as well.
Oh, Buenos down.
Yeah, he is
Patay na
down.
naman.
The big bird.
The
I
turn
think that
was
was
real.
fierce.
Asan is definitely the main character right now for the Korea server.
This is the important. Like the defeated number is very crucial, but how many lives on these big top tier carries towards the end of this match is going to be what matters the most. Big ultimates coming down with lightning.
Massive lightning tree coming through.
Down about 4 members.
Tama, yan ang magaling
Look at
na
what's
player.
happening
Tinan nyo
outside
yung
of the
maglaro na
world.
ganyan, no?
I want to give everyone the
Diba?
perspective that while this is happening, Korea are losing members everywhere
Yun.
else right now. Currently 30 dead
That is
in other
big.
fights.
Power occupying also going towards 15%.
Yeah, they already have
And
one.
yeah,
They're
and
getting a
Kings
second
actually, if you look at the minimap, Kings actually took over the position.
one. Yeah,
Gago,
they're
knockdown,
they're
no?
about to get
Bagang.
two. They're gonna have two
Help,
Tower of Occupiers
help,
here
sabi
to
ni,
increase
ano.
their lead.
Oh my
it's gonna
God.
be important. Clutch heal again coming through. The Scald landing the vines for the AoE to keep it intact for the negative movement speed.
Yeah!
And the members of Korea team coming.
Heal
for the
coming
focus.
through onto the
It seems a
world.
little dangerous now with the negative movement speed.
Buenos
Patay
going
si
down
the
here
world,
again,
boy.
All the
super low.
vines. Oh, taken down it seems. That's one life gone
All right, so
on the big
Ganda ng
name.
laro.
big name
Okay,
wiped down as well.
Actually,
Asan
revived
na?
on the field, so waited for the time being. Still has a skull.
So,
And I believe a Brazier was taken for Kings and all
Sa
of
lahat
this
ng
as well.
nangyaring
They
yun,
got
lamang
that
ang
second boss
Kings,
stage.
guys.
Song of Valhalla.
Now they have the third under fire here. It's going to take a little while, but they have full control over this map right now.
Yeah, the big names, the top tier fight was cool, but as you mentioned, Wolf, the tower occupying, both taken base 1 and base 3 boss
Tong ina mo,
Taken
ganda
by
ng
Kings.
laban
Just
mo
buying
eh.
time right now with
Nakahanap ng
our Kings as
katapat
they
si
win the rest
Dawel.
of the game.
Exactly.
It's a cool fight to watch here, but the big picture is not great for
Yes,
the Korea
yes, yes.
server.
Yun, tama.
Yeah, the score tells.
Nakikita natin
The
na
story
maganda
itself.
yung
Like, the
laro
fight
ng
looks good for Korea,
dalawang yun.
but
Pero
using
yung
so many more
overall,
resources versus so few for
natatambakan na yung
Kings,
Korea.
it is really not
Nawawala
a winning
sa
battle.
objectives.
Just
Gusto
one
lang na
life.
check
Exactly.
One
si ano.
single life of the
Alam mo
top
yan.
tier
The
player.
larger objectives here, the 3 boss bases, are so much more valuable. And so this is a huge problem for the Korea server, as again, the world here is absorbing so much pressure. Feels like doing it almost on his own.
Yeah, the world's still alive because the skulls.
Yeah.
Always nearby, has the party. And you can also revive.
The Equilibrium clan is doing a great job at actually giving that additional pressure as well. You can see here the other world looking for some picks on the other side. Here is again, it's the battle of the world
So,
versus Asan.
13 na yung
I like Asan.
knockout sa kabila.
And
1 pa lang sa
it's
ano.
again a pretty close battle, but the big
Kings.
picture is not Korea's right now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're starting to see some numbers go up. The dead count up to 16 now.
Ang ganda.
with
Ang ganda ng
602
ang ganda ng laban ng dalawa.
Big Korea server
Dalawa
can
lang.
pick up some of the Brazers. But yeah, see a lot less hearts that we can see on screen, and these are mostly Korea server players.
I mean, they have over triple the defeated Kings do right now, which is part of the score, but we're looking at this last tower of occupying, and Korea is trying to put up a fight here, but look at all these black hearts, so few revives left. Over 20, or sorry, soon to be 20, eliminated players here already for this server.
At least Korea server is somewhat matching in the base buff. They do control 4 still. Not as bad, but King's taking 2 boss. And they stop doing damage to the tower.
A little bit
I think there's a
messy there.
focusing point. I think they're going towards a choke point in the middle between 10 and 11.
Yeah, it was a little bit messy there. A lot of people died to the tower, actually, on King's server side. Korea still has a chance to turn this around, absolutely, especially if they can pick up some more Braziers, but looks like the world is just going to stop interacting with Asan and look for more control here over this final tower of occupying, where the fight is really taking place.
Yan na, Adrian, help,
Finally, the
help
party
him, bro.
joins in. The world kind of gained some of the players from Korea server to
3-8. Nababay time ni the world. Nawawala sa objectives
action
yung
is in the
Korea,
middle
guys.
of joining points between the towers.
Yeah, see that tower of occupying access is so limited for the Korean server. Look at the angle here. The observers are doing a great job of showing that they just cannot really get in at all. And it's really just Asan here who's trying to actually crack the edge.
Big focus on Asan, but
look at how many dead here for Korea. Up to 36 now, 37 totally eliminated from this match, and it's very quickly becoming a one-sided affair here for Kings. Even if Asan Choa is doing his best here to try to turn the tides of battle, he just can't really make a scratch.
Asan's the room fighter that we are highlighting many times. And are we having the battle along with the Bracers, or is it just a clash? Yeah, just a clash onto the side. Mostly the damage from Kings has been focused on tower base 2, another boss tower. They're trying to get all 3 boss bases. It seems like very likely they can.
Yeah, I think that is extremely likely, which will then make it the next push to go for the Tower of Victory here, as we see a few good picks here coming in for Team Korea, but the bigger fight is they've lost so many.
Yun na, minus 37 na ang Korean, guys, ha.
It's only at 50%,
so naubusan sila ng army, 39 na sa
Kings. You can see
6
they're
pa
really
lang.
struggling to really
So,
get any
in the
pressure
long
on.
run,
The trades are not favoring them. If you
magmamatter
see
na
the
yan.
tombstones in the center of both of these teams, it shows current dead, and there's always way more for Korea. They have half the kills of Kings.
To see much more movement flow on their mounts from Kings, which means the field is open.
Yeah, they're starting to
because they're
actually
having a
move in the
lot more
center.
members of being focused.
One of our on-stage members defeated, it looks like, here as well. Hands off keyboard, as I think they're starting to realize this is a very, very difficult match to win from here on out. Not feeling too great about it, as
Kings, the focus party is built different. They have much more balance around the world, of course, and also the members who can provide CCs, chain CCs against some of the tough opponents.
Well, they just had such good objective control while also blocking reinforcements, and
nicely done with the chain stab.
Yeah, and when you look at the situation for Korea now. You've lost control of this final tower of occupying. You're not going to get it back. They spent so much time trying to. And so what's the plan now? Try to rush
use
tower
the
victory?
backstab.
They're both going down here, G-Clef.
It has the trap and stunned.
And so, when you look at what's the next moment, what's the next game plan, it becomes very tricky. You know, every move seems like it has a zero-sum gain. You know, look at all these black hearts here. Half of these players are down to the last revive, and there's not a lot of mobility. They're trying to, as you can see on the minimap, they're trying to wrap around the top and maybe look for an entrance to the northern part of the map instead of just challenging this tower of occupying, which I think is definitely the right play. Getting control of the center, I think, is their best bet to come back into this game. Because right now, just going head-on into this tower of occupying 2 isn't going to work.
Oh, there's some fight back, though, from a couple of members. Here's the Wound Fighter, Asan again, challenging. And some of the members around were actually dead. I did not see any revives. Oh, Kings must have picked up another Razor because they had members dead, but it's back to 0, which is worse of a news for Korea server.
Really unfortunate for the Korean server, who are now down to
big ultimates being dropped right in the middle.
Now they're down to about 160 players compared to 217 here for Kings.
Ooh.
And the number is going up here on the dead for the KR server.
Stacking. I know, Wolf.
They're already 2,000 points ahead. That will increase massively when this second tower of occupying, the final tower of occupying, goes down here as another KR member going to get taken out.
Trap
JK
drag.
doing so much damage with the world here.
Has to drop the ultimate to survive. Did some damage, okay. Can you stay alive? Invisibility used. And the follow-up. There's no follow-up. He might actually survive.
I don't think so.
Never mind. There are members.
Too many.
From Kings right nearby him.
And he's playing it really well, but he just
galing, galing ano, parang ako mag-rune fighter.
Target it down. Goes the Rune Fighter again.
He's down to his last revive.
But brought many along with him at least. But was it more of a sacrifice? Was it a trade? I don't think we know the exact number.
Well, it was at least triple dead for Korea of what happened in the King's trade, and this tower of occupying is down to 22%. I mean, this is it. Last tower of occupying puts Korea in unwinnable position, not to mention the reinforcing power being just completely gone.
Ganun din yung Korea,
KR members have come in here to try to do something, but we're back to spawn camping, or spawn hiding, whatever you want to call it.
Last life members gathered together from the safe zone, the spawn, and last tower of occupying 200 extra points. For the last hit and contribution, I'm pretty sure it's near 100% for Kings. So it will be 400.
Gagi, 101
the tower goes down.
Knockout sa kanila.
And they will swap one of their normal bases.
There we go, tower down.
We'll swap one of their normal bases, and it'll be 3 and 2 here for Kings. And so then they will start to make their move towards the Tower of Victory. And that will get burst down as quickly as they can. It will take, you know, about 10 minutes if uncontested. I think we'll probably see a contest of some sort here from the KR server, but that will be the end of the game.
Yes. KR server at least trying to go with the blessings, trying to match that number. Blessing level 5. They do have the double bases at least.
With this setup on this server, with how many archers they have, I think this is actually going to be less than 10 minutes if it's focused.
Well, over half from Korea team.
Yeah.
Korea server.
No, it's been a long time coming, but
not revive.
I mean, but the rest of them, the 100 that are left, most of them are down to their last life anyways. So it's just not possible to come back from this at this point.
Oh, the big moves! Can you survive? It's a big chase. I do see some big names from Kings trying to catch with extra skills.
Yeah. Ooh, Asanjo is getting low. He still has 3 revives left. He's the only one who could do anything for this server right now. And he's been doing all of it.
Yep. Moonfighter still very strong, can provide some CC, extra damage.
And by the way,
but you're trapped so well from the opponent's side.
We didn't know how the combat power balance was going to be, but we were clearly wrong in that every player would have the same. Obviously, some of these players have the most. Maybe they gave all the
matching average, I think.
Well, maybe they gave it all to Asanjoa because he's the only one who can do anything here. And it's so impossible to kill him, but he can't carry either. He's trying his best to do something.
On mount, so should be able to get away.
He's going to get away, but the Tower of Victory is down to 80%.
Already, it's going to be a slow burn on the Tower of Victory because I do see on the minimap, Kings, they have a lot of their members spread out, not hitting the Tower of Victory because there are still some of these big key name player from Korea team.
I'm kind of surprised the King squad, because they have
still
so much
on the
control,
chase.
I'm surprised they haven't actually taken some of those normal bases away from the KR server. They have full access to them, and they absolutely can put them down to 3 by removing their and changing their normal bases. But they have been more focused on the base here of Asanjoa, as he is just
it's just him around the inner, and everyone else from Korea server.
Literally
everyone. There's no escape path here. You just need to go through, connect with the skill.
They don't really have that many people on the Tower of Victory that's trying to kill him.
Drops the silent shield.
Okay, gets a few actually. 3 members down here.
The ultimate, the field to do the damage. Can you? But the party members are going to be here. Valhalla might be on a cooldown.
Buena's coming in, doing as much as he can.
Kunin niya yun, yung mga walang buhay, change target.
I think for some of Valhalla, you might want to save it for the world if he ever goes down. Now, this is the 1v1 duel.
Okay, these are
I don't think no one else. Okay, there are some heals coming. Okay.
2 of them
piercing, attacking
Hassan is trying to run away.
Dash attack.
He's running away.
Dash attack into knock. Some extra damage on the Joker.
So much damage coming down here. It looks like he will be able to escape temporarily, but gets knocked down again by Buenas.
The full crash.
Wala sing heal, sabi ng Korea. Neopa.
Seems like they will kind
walang
of
healan. Ano nga eh.
Asan is actually using the target to move further.
He's basically using bodies to attack to try to retreat while also doing damage. Again, he's playing this very well, but now the rest of the team is coming over. Let's see if he can survive this.
The rune explosion in the Silence Field.
Getting down to 15%, 30% HP, trying to run away. There's too many Kings members here. He gets a heal, though. He's surviving as long as he can. 1 KR server member against the world.
That's explosion, but
Asan will be proud. He's still alive. He's still alive, G-Clef, but he's just chain CC'd now.
Bang!
Back in
Bang!
onto the world. Getting so many heals, but is running out. His HP, his resources are running out. He's still alive. Up to 90% health.
Using the exact buff at
I'm
the right
impressed.
time.
I'm impressed.
Going for the status debuff. Trying to break out of it. Oh, this stun. Change stun.
Uh-oh.
Into extra knock would be crazy.
Heal.
Oh.
Gago tumalon.
Jumping
Bagang.
Gotta get that.
Kulit ka, Chips, ah. Kulit ka, ah.
The movement slowed, but good attack connection.
Galing.
Away. He's kiting back. That heal might come back up.
Was an extra knock, but immediately cleansed out of it. Seems like he might. Whoa! Did you see those skill chain uses?
That was actually crazy.
To break out of those CCs. Those insane skills.
If you're a fan of the KR server, the bad news. Oh, now he's down. The bad news is even though he's playing really well,
can anyone come?
The Tower of Victory, G-Clef is down to 44%, and falling. As we do have another Soul member here getting focused down on his last.
136 gone, more than half gone from Korea server. And they do have a lot of their final life members on still from the spawn. And the rest are just being chased down by lots of parties. This is one of the strongest party, as you can see. The crown holder, Adrian, right in the middle.
Yeah, Adrian is obviously one of the best members on this server from the Equilibrium clan.
Solar Eclipse and the rune.
Slows coming through, but burst down anyways. Down to 1 revive as that KR player. Another eliminated entirely here. As it is just a bloodbath. But no one on Kings is dying. More and more members going down.
Slowly stacking more and more, and I think we have more members on the Tower of Victory. Perfect timing.
Down to
As no one can contest, no one can get it even to the circle.
I mean, there is no one on this server.
There is no one.
There's no one
The
can
tower
get to the
itself,
circle. No
the
one
tower
can.
itself is the biggest enemy right now for the Kings.
There's no one on the server left for KR.
The CC does some CC.
150 na lang gago. 77 na lang sila, boy.
Killed only 5.
Still
76 na lang.
30%.
Only 5 died. And
Would
so
be a couple more minutes at least.
I think we can talk about. I think we can say it pretty confident that Kings will be defending their Ymir Cup title in the Legend match. They have done it. They have earned back-to-back wins here on the stage today on our day 2, our final day of this tournament. They weren't phased by the delay. They weren't phased by anything. They had a strong early game. They protected the world. They had better party setup for those early skirmishes. They controlled the Tower of Occupying. And now the Tower of Victory lap is just on the horizon. As we do see Asan with 2 revives here trying to come back in and cause some disruption.
Now it's all about the pride for specific players. And also the server now with a lot less members around him.
Ayun o, yung nasa pink sa likod, yun yung patayin mo. Ang galing, o, tinan mo, nakita mo yung ginagawa ng pare.
Ayun, might lose a couple more lives.
Ang layo niya, ang layo ng agwat niya.
Crazy. The amount of power he holds. Oh, man.
All these members losing a
But
lot
look,
of fear.
Stalds just coming around, helping.
Fit 89, very low actually. One of their main carries.
Just
is
pulled
actually
from the
taken
trap.
out.
Oh, actually, he reaches out to the opponent.
Ayun, ayun o. Kita mo yung pari. Ayaw niyang talunan eh.
Also down. Asan is just
talunan mo yung nasa
playing
malayo.
his heart out right now, G-Cliff. I don't know if imagine the grand scheme of things, but it looks cool.
Finds in. It's finally taken down. Is there anyone else? Only the party of Kings. With only 6.
Another Seer also, by the way.
Yeah, that 6 might turn into 0 because just his Razor of Soul.
It is
1,000 defeated count for the Kings.
1,000.
Wow.
There are only 60 players left for Kara. Most of them are hiding in the safe zone. Tower Victory down to 8%. So they're getting this. They're getting the Tower Victory. They're getting everything. The entire map, this entire cup belongs to the Kings. No one can touch them.
Nash, just
every game they won this tournament was one-sided. They were extremely dominant. And against a team they had no preparation for, they didn't know the strategies of, they didn't know the players that well, they dominate them as well when the combat power is set to even. And this is the beginning of the very end. We're going to have that Tower of Victory.
3% Tower Victory!
A few members coming in to try to look for a surprise snipe, including
lasit. Gago, sana malasit, boy.
Trying to do what he can around.
Para gumanda laban. 2K din yan eh.
Just going to lock him away from it.
The range.
He can't get in.
Lasitin nyo na lang yung tore.
Game 1-1. And the tower's
sayang
down. King server. Sindel takes it.
Yavil is going to get the crown this time. Not a player I'm myself personally very familiar with, but I'm sure they have a reason for giving it to him. Maybe he's been designated in this setup here as now with all these members who are attacking the crown, attacking Asan, he's not going to last very long, G-Cliff.
Instead of Tower Victory, here is Tower of Asan, the Room Fighter. Against that many, let's see what he can do.
Patay gago.
Was able to take so much along with him. He's alive for a couple more seconds at least.
Trying his best.
Shield.
Lots of damage
Shield
coming through.
Coil. Isang coil lang yan, men. Coil mo muna.
While the crown
mo
is
muna.
being carried,
Coil.
and I believe it's going to base 1 for the final touchdown. That is base 1 at 2 o'clock.
It is base 1 at 2 o'clock. They're going to go through the northern exit and then wrap around to the right. It's going to take some time for Yavil to actually get there, but he is on the marching path.
And only, I see a single dot around the crown, and I think that is just the Room Fighter himself, Asan. And no one else from Korea server can actually get in, get near the crown.
Some of those members are actually leaving the safe zone here for KR and heading over slowly. But they are, again, massively outnumbered. There's only 50 players left on the server here for Karen. Asan's on his last
Yeah,
fight.
this is a single dot.
He has no more revives left. This is his last one.
I think his rest of the party and the scouts next to him also lost alive. So it's really hard to come together. You will be losing your firepower immediately.
He has to kind of sneak over to the touchdown point and see if he can block them.
At least they do have 5 bases, so that is okay. But slowly, the Crown is almost halfway marked there to the touchdown point.
Kings moving across.
Where's the Crown? Right in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Slowly around trash
About
bag.
halfway there.
So many IDs trying to guard so they cannot even touch or tap into with the radar.
They're just celebrating at this point. As there is just
using all
no
the
way.
dash. Trying to, even the same haircut. Trying to, trying to be the disguise.
I think it's pretty obvious who the crown holder is, but I just want to see what
Okay, we do
Asan's got
see members
planned.
of Korean server coming from the choke
Yeah, they're
point.
coming
At least
out
a
of
big
spawn.
party.
They're coming out of the
Like
spawn.
a party of. Let's see.
They're on the
coming
wrong
down to
side,
the
though. They might
wire.
actually be too slow. It might actually be too slow for a real fight to break out. Because the crown is actually already almost there. They're so late to even have a final funny moment here. Now
Are
we get
they?
to have the fun time. Few of these members coming in now.
A couple of attacks.
37 dead here for the
dropped
Kings.
ground, but immediately retrieved. They snuck in a couple of members. There is Soul. I believe that's a room fighter too.
All right, the crown is dropped again here.
Double
It's going to be a
times.
juggle here.
36 dead. So
36
King's actually
dead.
losing some power. They
Lotto
snuck
picks
in.
it up.
Asan's here.
Lotto picks it up. All right, we're going to have a huge fight now. Now, the crown retrieval, every time you pick it up, the touchdown point changes. So it's no longer right next to where it was before. Not necessarily. It will be changed repeatedly as it continues to be dropped and picked back up.
I think now, because it was picked up a couple of times, I think it's again at base 1.
Yeah.
Because I don't see the crown at base 2 and 3.
Yeah, you're right. No, it is currently there.
Oh, they're marking CCs. If they're CCing him down,
Yeah, he can't
then they
do
can
anything.
carry the crown inside.
He's heading
It's
in.
almost there.
He's heading in.
Almost there inside. Carrying all the way, Kings. Hit 10,000, and it seems like that is going to be it.
Kings will win our final legend match after a crazy back-to-back win.
Congrats,
here.
congrats,
Incredible
Kings,
dominant.
congrats.
3
Very good, very
wins
nice.
in a row, winning yesterday with the rush to the Tower of Victory. Today, with a more measured, slow gameplay, and in our final match, the resilience
Congrats, guys. Congrats,
was strong.
Philippines.
Kings
Congrats, Philippines.
will win everything that we have to offer here for the Ymir Cup Season 2.
Through the semifinals yesterday, into day 2, the grand finals, and also the legendary event match. Kings will be victorious and undefeated in Season 2.
Congrats, Philippines. Uy, anong may
Kings
ring
will
sila,
pick
oh.
up these rings.
And the rings
Rings for everybody.
for both Sober represents. Oh, those rings, got to see them close up. It's very detailed. Incredible moment for both teams. As Kings will be the victors, but still put up a very good fight. From
Galing,
Korea.
galing maglaro
Korea
ng
server.
Korean din talaga.
Absolutely.
Yung
Very
huli.
fun legend match. I'm glad we got to have it. It was worth the
Malupit.
wait. Asan Chua putting up big numbers in
Sino
that
yun?
last
Numbers.
game.
Sino
even
siya
though-
dyan?
Gave them a challenge.
Yeah, even
Sana
though they
magkakamukha
did
sila
end up
tol.
losing, he definitely made it interesting.
Tayo na
Yep,
mo.
and we have Bella
Sa
from
Korea
the
na.
stage. Let's hear from
Tol.
the legend players.
Pogi na tapos player ka ng games. Okay lang eh. Kaya dito sa
Hello
Pilipinas, hindi
everyone. The winner of the
tatawanan
Legend
ka.
match goes to King Server, and as befits the name Legend match, it was quite the match that we envisioned. Once again, congrats to both teams for participating and giving us a fantastic match till the end. And now we will begin the Legend match award ceremony, and it'll be assisted by Head of Games Business, Mr. Michael Kim. Come on, join us up. Good to see you again, Mr. Kim.
Mr. King.
All right, first up, let's present the runner-up award. They created a legendary match with fighting spirit until the end. The runner-up goes to Korea server. Congratulations, 축하드립니다.
Tantanata. Ay, aray ko. Yun.
If you would get this and all right. 잠시 잡아주시면 감사하겠습니다. 사진도 한번 촬영해 볼까요? Let's get a quick
1750
picture.
diamonds.
It's honestly so nice to have a legend event match
Do the
every
math.
season.
Let's calculator.
All right, big smiles. And next up, we will have the
1750.
long-awaited award. After overcoming crisis trials, they become the winners of the legend match.
Divide
and of
mo
course,
sa
like their team server name itself, the legend match champion goes to
700.
King Server.
Back to
Congratulations,
25k.
Mr. Kim, giving his congrats. And we should also get a picture with King
Bababa sa
Server
battle.
as well.
Tama ba yan?
They
Gago.
take yet another award, yet another trophy home in just one day.
Ah, ba't 1-2 lang yung kanila?
Alright. Big smiles.
Gago,
And
baliktad.
I think we should have a group picture with both teams as well.
Bakit ganun? 1-2 yung kanila, 1-750 yung
well.
kabila.
네, 감사드립니다. 네. Oh,
Balik.
they gave you the award. I think maybe I'll grab onto it and thank you, Mr. Kim, for helping us out. 네. 이걸 제가 한번 전달해드리도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 시상
Tayo
도와주셔서
na mo.
감사합니다.
Pati diamonds,
네,
ginangster na.
네, 감사합니다. All right, here I go. I come giving you the awards once again. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, let's hear from the runner-up team first.
Baliktad,
먼저
tol.
코리아 서버 선수분들께 한번 인터뷰 요청해드려도 될까요? 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 오늘 챔피언 경기도 보시고 직접 해보셨던 소감을 먼저 들어보고 싶은데 제가 영어로 질문 한 번만 더 이야기하도록 하겠습니다. I want to hear what their thoughts are facing the champions of season 2 and what it was like actually playing them in the server. 호칭님 대답 부탁드려도 될까요?
저희가 이번 룰이 좀 달라가지고 라이프존을 잘 몰라서 아마 3회차 나오면 좀 다를 거예요.
아,
되긴 했지만.
Well, we weren't really adjusted to the scene, so I'm hoping that we would put up a better performance for season 3, right? And I guess I wanted to know what the expectation, what the difference was like.
Sa
when you
Korea ba,
first
mas
came
mataas
here
ang
to
1-2
compete in
kaysa
the
sa
Legend match,
1-750?
and what it
Baka
was
ganun.
actually like on the server. 실제로 여기 경기장에서 경험해 보시니까 예상했던 것보다 달랐던 점이 있으셨을까요? 편하신 대로 대표자로 대답하셔도
You
되고
can speak
같이
in
함께
Bisaya or
해주셔도
Tagalog,
됩니다.
bro.
딱히 그런 건 없었고 그냥 편하게 오고 그냥 한 것 같아요.
We actually didn't have any expectations. We just came to enjoy the game, and I think that was just the general energy from the team. All right, well, I guess that is all from the Korean server. I wanted to ask if you guys have any last words you would like to share.
Last words.
오늘 마지막으로 저희 챔피언 인터뷰 하기 전에 마지막으로 하시고 싶은 이야기나 소감 더 있으실까요? 네, 결정적인 님이 하셔도 되고 적군님이 하셔도
Kaya
되고.
Chips, Bisayain mo yan, ah.
좀 많이 써줬으면
Kaya sumasagot sila Korean, hindi English. Oh.
We want Korean server to get more love as well. All right, thank you so much. 감사합니다. All right, well, here we go. Next up, let's hear from the winning team. Again, second interview in one day, second trophy, another award. It must be easy now, right?
No, it's hard.
It's hard.
It's strong.
Yeah. It was quite a match. I mean, we definitely were able to capture some highlights, right? What were your expectations coming in for the legend match?
We really didn't have any expectations.
Mm-hmm.
We just came here to have fun.
Fun? Did you have fun?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Well, what do you think was the important match? I mean, like, both servers are different, right? And meeting one on the stage must add a little bit of pressure, I'm assuming? Or was it just all fun and games for you guys?
Yeah, it's all fun and games because we're used to playing in our at home. So it's just that we're like playing at home.
All right. Well, congrats to you once again, taking another title home. Would you have anything to add on?
I want to leave a message to the world.
I just want to know why our price is only 1-2 and the losing team receives
champion.
1,750
Thank
diamonds.
you. I love that. Congrats to both teams, and thank you for joining both of us on the stage. And well, I guess I will have to let you go. Thank you for joining us, and congrats again. 감사합니다. 네, 네, 퇴장해드려. 여기 뒤쪽으로 나가시면 됩니다. 감사합니다. 오늘 고생 많으셨습니다. Thank you guys so much. Congrats again. All right. Well,
Okay, last
Ymir
coupon, bro.
Championship
Let's
Season
go.
2. We have all the matches. It's a wrap, and you. Oh, who is this? We have some special guests on the stage. Hi, guys. Good to see you here on the stage. Well, how was your journey like? You've been with us since day one.
Oh man, Bella, my heart's still pounding. It's been an awesome ride for the 2 days of Ymir Cup here. This wasn't just an elite competition for sure. Every single play we witnessed was an awesome, timeless grind, and also sweat from the players. From the qualifiers to the chaotic grand final, it was all about raw composure, peak execution for all the players in each server. It was great to see all the players coming out, peak performances, and also thank you so much for it. It's been an absolute privilege to cast for the both days of Ymir Cup.
It was a privilege for me as well, G-Clip. I really enjoyed this tournament. It's my first time doing Ymir Cup. I really enjoyed not only the games that we had, but the clear preparation that we had from the players. The players came in incredibly prepared, all 4 teams for the semifinals, as well as the Korea team that came in, the Korean server for the Legend match. People really gave their blood and sweat to prepare and play this one. Games were great, players were great, and thanks again for everyone at home for your patience for this Legend match. It turned out great, and I want to thank everyone who helped make this tournament
Ymir.
Yeah, and I want to thank the best casters for being here on the scene, and as much as being part of Ymir Cup World Championship Season 2, I was so excited, and because I was so excited, it deeply saddens me that this is the end for Season 2. And I'm sure many of you are casters, you guys all feel the same way. So to help ease that feeling, here I come bearing another gift, and it's Mr. Michael Kim's gift package coupon. As you know the drill. You see the coupon, get it, and for the KR users, enter the alphabets KR at the end to get yours. And now it is truly our time to say goodbye, but this is only a temporary farewell. We promise to return with even bigger, better tournaments, and of course, plenty of gifts for the users. And as announced earlier, the server war renewed map video will be revealed for the very first time. What will the newly transformed battlefield look like? Please stay with us till the end, and we will say goodbye here. I'm Bella, G-Cliff, and Wolf, and thank you for joining us.
Ano kaya gagamitin ko? Tama, necklace na lang. Let's go. Taas natin ang mga kamay. Ikaw na lang. Ikaw sa chat. Uy! Tapos na? Akala ko merong ano. Sayang. 2% tayo mong pamagat. Tapos na kaya to? Uy, gago, plus 11 Agelmon shit. Sino yun? Tangin na sa akin nag-fail. Teka. Okay guys,
The battle for the throne, Ymir Cup, reignited.
nandito na lang tayo guys, GG.
Where every server's top clans
Salamat sa
wage
mga
their
nanonood.
fiercest war.
Congrats sa Kings, congrats sa lahat ng nanalo. Congrats sa lahat ulit. Bye-bye you.